What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. This is World's Biggest Collectors, episode 32, the show where we bring on the biggest physical media collectors in the YouTube and social media spaces. And I am extremely excited to welcome back to the channel somebody that I had on almost a year ago. I think it's been almost a year since I've had him on. One of the first people I ever had on this channel. He's a big-time collector himself, except for in the year of 2021, where he only collected one piece of physical media every single month. But that is AJ from Ajreacts. What's up, man? How are you doing tonight?
I am great, Ken. I am excited to get into physical media talk and things like of the sort. And thanks for having me back.
Oh yeah, man. You were I've had when was it? It was like 10 months ago. I think it was
It
like
was
March of last year.
it was early
I had
last year, and I
4K
had
D
you.
Ray on, and then I had you on.
Mm,
You were like my two experimental lives. I think like the two first lives I ever did on this
yeah,
channel.
it
And
was
then I
fun.
think the very next week I started World's Biggest Collectors. That's when I had Tony
Mm,
on.
oh, okay,
So yeah, it's
nice.
good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. I see that those beautiful pieces of physical media on that shelf behind you back there.
Yeah, man. I got some
Is that
steel
what it
books
is?
back there. I got my Friday the 13th box set up there.
I
Um,
don't know what's going on. I got a freaking hair on me or something. Something's tickling my nose. Anything could
yeah.
happen on World's Biggest Collectors. I don't know what's going on. You got that Friday the 13th set? I didn't think you got that. Did you get it?
What happened with that is I ordered it from Best Buy and it never came in. Like after maybe 3 weeks of it not coming in, I went to Best Buy and I was like, what's going on with my, shipment? Like, can you tell me anything? They were like, no, we can't tell you anything. I was like, okay, like, can I
That
like
sounds like
what?
Best Buy.
And can I get a refund at least? And they're like, yeah, I will give you a refund. So I got a refund for it. So last year, I found it at Best Buy, like in store for like
Really?
I think it was like $95 or something like that, under a
Yeah,
hundred
it went down.
dollars.
It went down.
And yeah,
I
and
bought
I was
that
able
thing
to
for
pick it up,
$180
dude.
when it came out. But you
Dude,
know
yeah,
what? I got that awesome poster back there, so I
yeah.
can't complain. An extra
Mm-hmm.
$90 for a poster. Whatever. But yeah, it's
It's a nice set though.
sometimes I had to have it. I had to have it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the light of my life. I created it like a baby. It was, like it was like having my third kid. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. So before we get started, before we get into the chat and all that stuff, I want to give you the opportunity to kind of promote yourself and your channel and let everybody know what you're all about over at AJ Reacts 2, man. The floor is yours.
Yeah, so I'm AJ of AJ Reacts 2, and I talk movies, TV, music, snacks, all kinds of stuff under the sun. And I do some Blu-ray hauls, no Blu-ray, Blu-ray um hunts, but then I do like Blu-ray hauls each month, and I'm doing a Blu-ray and 4K um my entire collection this summer, and leading up to that I'm doing all of my other collections too. So this Saturday is my DVD collection, and then next is going to be my VHS collection, and so on and so forth. You can check out when those dates are on my Instagram. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome stuff, man. I can't wait to see the VHS collection. So how
Yeah,
long have
man.
you been collecting? If you got a VHS collection, you must have been collecting for a long time.
Yeah, I've had some VHSs handed down to me, and I've been collecting over the years too. So for VHSs, I don't even know. I don't know if I have any from my childhood, but I do have most of them from when I was like in high school, college, like that. So I
Did
just
you
go to like half price books and try to
I was
find
gonna say, like,
Goodwill.
have you been like trying to collect VHS tapes? Like just
Um,
cool ones that you find?
Sometimes like some of the times I like get on a binge, like where I'm like, okay, I gotta find some VHSs, and then other times I just am focusing on Blu-rays or 4Ks or whatever. So I kind of get in like my moods of, okay, let
Yeah.
me find some VHSs.
I was buying a lot of really cool ones like a year or so ago, but I haven't bought a
Hmm.
VHS tape in quite some time. And I won't spend
Hmm.
any more than like 50 cents to a dollar for them. Usually,
Yeah.
I think I got them for a quarter at some places too. But I got the original Dracula movie, the 1931
Mm,
one. I think
nice.
I got Night of Living Dead too. So those are cool
I'm looking
finds. But
for
let's
more horror VHSs.
They usually have the best artwork, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I will say. I think that's why like most physical media fans are also horror fans. I usually find those two kind of correlate together. I think it's because like the
Mm-hmm.
horror releases are almost always like the coolest releases. Not saying anything bad about this piano cover art. It's some pretty cool Criterion cover art, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not as cool as like the Night of the Living Dead cover art that Criterion did. So it's just I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's something I usually find. Johnny Darko, what's up, man? Says here, bro. What's up? You got Matt Carey in the house. Says let's go. What's up, man? My Killer Podcast here. Hey, everyone! Excited for the stream. Good evening, Ken and AJ. Good evening, My Killer Podcast.
What's
Glad you
up?
could be here. Matt Carey says, My Killer Podcast. What's going on, buddy? I hope you were doing good. Let's see. Tony Movie Chappie, D9, Neil Blomkamp, #1 fan, man. Tony's the #1. He's the supporter, man. He's the #1 supporter.
He is.
He was probably here when we did our last live together.
Yeah, probably.
And even before YouTube, I think you're the first person I did a live with on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, back in the day. Tony was probably in there too. So I appreciate Tony's support. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe is here. He says, great to see everybody tonight. What's up, Huck, man? Go check out Huck. He's doing his morning shows. I think he did a show on Tuesday morning, his morning live. So pop in there. I like the morning lives. I remember when you used to do the mornings with AJ. You're gonna bring those back.
Waking up with AJ. Yeah, I had like a season of that where I did like 20 something episodes. I'm thinking
every single day, didn't you?
Every day, every day. And I think I'm gonna pick that back up this summer. We'll see.
Are you got any more 24-hour streams in the works?
I don't know how many more I have of that in me. Like the other day I did like a 12-hour marathon. It wasn't live though. I did like a 12-hour marathon.
That was my favorite thing you've ever done. Because I think I jumped in there like every hour and a half. I would wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be
I was like, hey, Ken is back.
And I would see you and you'd just be like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, what are you watching? I'm like, how can you even be interested? I would be out like 5 hours. I'm done. I would be passed out. I couldn't do it. I can barely stay awake when I'm on.
It was all first time watches too. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, that's crazy. What was the movie I kept trying to get you to watch? I forget what it was. Was it Sing Street? Watch that movie. You still haven't watched it, have you? I bet you didn't put it on your damn 100 movies I missed list, did you?
No, it's not. It's not, but it's on my list though. Like I was literally about to press play the other day on Sing Street, but I got distracted.
You will not regret it. It's not a weird movie. It's not an out there. It's just a straightforward coming of age movie with some great music. It's got those 80s vibes, but it's not an 80s movie. I know you don't like the 80s that much, but it's a great movie.
You know what?
You gotta watch it.
You know what? I'm coming around to more 80s films, man. I am.
Yep.
I've watched all the Friday the 13th films, and 80s horror is awesome. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that 80s
there
horror
ain't nothing better
awesome.
than 80s horror. Even though like some of my favorite horror films are in the 70s, I think it's just as far as like quantity, like the 80s is where horror really thrived.
80s anime too. I love 80s anime.
That's all like Studio Ghibli stuff, isn't it? Did they do anything else?
Yeah, that's and
shout out to my Demon Slayer background back there.
The Demon Slayer background, man. I love it.
I don't even know what a Demon Slayer is.
Yo,
I'm assuming he slays some demons.
Yeah. His sister gets turned into one, and he has to try to turn her back into a human.
There we'd have conflict. We do have 4KD Ray in here. What is up, 4KD Ray? You know what? Yeah, I was thinking about the other day, and 4KD Ray said that his the anniversary of the battle is getting ready to come up. So the anniversary of you beating me in the first ever movie collection battle is almost here. Yeah. So we got to talk about that. You beat the champion of the tournament before I even became the champion.
Yeah.
So how does that feel? That's got to be.
I mean, it feels pretty good, man. It feels
like
pretty
I'm
good.
on the top of the mountain right now, and you beat that guy.
Yo,
Red 4K too. He got that claim as well.
When you won, I was like, yes, Ken, he won.
Now you said I beat the champion, so that makes me the champion. I needed that. That loss, that first loss against you, that sent me down a dark path.
Dude,
sent me down a downward spiral.
I think you went back and lost like 2 more times.
I did. I lost. Well, look, I know they said I lost 3 times. I don't really count the time that I came in at the very end of Daniels and 4K Media Guys match and then we did like this impromptu triple threat where I technically lost because somebody else won. I was never pinned in that triple threat match. We'll say that.
Okay.
So I really only count, and somebody can correct me or whatever. They can say whatever they want. I only really count the loss with you and with Rev because those were scheduled matches that I competed in all the way through, and I lost. So I count those two.
I'll give it to you.
But I know 4K and the scoreboard probably says I've lost 3, won 4, but it's okay because I'm still in the positives, right?
Yeah, man.
Brett Madison's in here. He says, "Hello, everyone. What's up, man? Let's see. Greetings, program," says Don. What's up? 4K D-Ray in the house. Everybody saying hi to each other. Right now, I'm in the middle of watching Watchmen Ultimate Cut and personal. One of the best comic book movies in the last decade. I haven't seen The Watchmen since it came out. I don't remember liking it that much. Thinking it was okay. What's your thoughts on The Watchmen?
The Watchmen I think it's great. It has so many layers to it. It's not that rewatchable for me personally, but I do enjoy the film a lot.
I just remember
and the first time I ever seen it was the Ultimate Cut. So that was like almost 4 hours long. And I saw it in a watch along. I did it in a watch along.
The big blue dong. That's what I remember most.
Right.
Tiana Lazarus with the super chat. Thank you so much, Tiana. I really appreciate that. She says, "What you guys watching tonight? What do you plan on watching tonight? You plan on watching anything?
Am I watching anything
Back
tonight?
of your eyelids?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. I think I'm going to play some more Uncharted though.
Yeah, I saw you playing that the other night. That first game I really love, and the second one, but I didn't play the third one, and I didn't play the fourth one. I only played the first two. I love both of them.
3 is good. 4 is fantastic. 4 is my personal favorite of the franchise.
I've heard great things. I have it on my PS4. I think I downloaded it, one of those free games, but I haven't played it yet. I'm probably going to watch this Stage Fright movie, Alfred Hitchcock movie, and I have to finish 3:10 to Yuma, the new one with Christian Bale and Russell Crowe, because I haven't finished that one yet. I've got I think 30 or 40 minutes on it. And that'll be my 18th Western this month that I've watched. Ooh. Westerns are good, man. It's like my new favorite genre. Love it.
Is it like what? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask you. No, I was just going to ask you. Were you not really into it before you started the Old West?
No, I've probably seen 4 or 5. That's the whole reason I started it, just because maybe more than that. There's a lot of ones that are like Back to the Future 3. Some people would say is a Western. Blazing Saddles, like stuff like that I'd seen before, and there's a couple of other like classic. I saw the new True Grits, if you would count that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I count No Country for Old Men. I count Hell or High Water, but some people say those aren't true Westerns.
I mean,
yeah, but
I count them.
I would count them. They're set in the West. They have the themes. They're literally like robbing banks and stuff in Hell or High Water, and that's in every single Western. Let's see. Tim Toksaki says, "Good evening, everyone." What's up, Tim? 4K D-Ray says, "If you need help with the moderation, let me know." Yeah, I added some moderators before we started. I don't know if anybody noticed. I added a few moderators. I needed to get on that because I haven't done that. I don't know why. Let's see. Mika says, "What's up, everyone?" What's up, Mika? Hey, Tiana. Let's see. Horror and 4K in the house. Happy Wednesday night, everyone. I hope all is well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You doing good today, AJ?
I'm good. I'm great.
Latula Moore's in here. My wife's in here. Says, "Love AJ. He's my buddy." Yeah, we need to have you on the Married with Media channel sometime, maybe.
For sure. I'm so down.
Yeah. Have a talk about whatever movie comes out. I don't know.
For sure.
What comes out in February? Anything besides that stupid Moon movie?
Moonfall. I got some buddies that are kind of excited to see it, and they're gonna.
I'll watch it.
They're gonna go see it because it doesn't look very good. They're gonna make fun of it the whole time, but I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna watch it at all.
I mean, it's a Roland Emmerich movie. I don't know. I love Independence Day. I love The Patriot. Do you know he did the movie The Patriot? Like, that surprises me.
I guess I didn't realize that.
A different type of movie for him, but that's my favorite of his movies. I think that's a great war movie. Sculder's here. He says, "Hello." Alex Thomas in the house. What's up, Alex? Says, "What's up, guys?" He says, "Got my guy Ajreacts 2 on the stream. Let's get it. Let's go."
Let's go.
My Killer Podcast says, "Whoa, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball." Let's see. I told AJ to pick up the Friday the 13th collection. Oh, so
He was
so
in my
Alex
ear,
talked
like
you into it,
literally.
huh?
I was on the phone with him, and he was like, "You got to get it, man." I was like, "I don't
Well,
know." And
let
I
me
ended up
ask you
getting
something. How many of those have you watched so far?
all of them.
Oh, you watched all of them? Which one's your
Hmm.
favorite? Could you make a ranking?
Yeah, I
Could you do
actually
a
have a
top
ranking
five
on
off
Letterboxd.
the top of your off the top of your head?
It's kind of a wonky ranking. It's not the most popular ranking of them all, but
Were they all
upon
first time watches?
I saw the first one before, and I saw the remake, and I watched Freddy
Uh,
versus Jason a long time ago.
okay. Okay.
But let me see. I'm gonna look it
Well,
up.
that's the thing with the Friday the 13th is it's really hard for me to do a ranking because I like them almost all the same. I think that
Yeah.
they're all consistently fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
I would
probably the most
agree.
consistent horror franchise for me because there's none of them that I hate. I think they're all fun, and it's not like Halloween where it's like I really love some and then I just really hate others. It's just
I feel
they're all
like
really fun and I like them all. That's what
with
Friday the
Friday the
13th
13th,
13th is to me.
they're kind of all of the same quality.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
You have your
Halloween
standouts.
is
I think that the first one is a standout. I think the second one's a standout, and I think the fourth one's a standout. And
as far
I'm
as
always
Halloween.
no Friday the 13th. I think the first one's a standout just because it was the first one, and then
Mm-hmm.
you have his mom doing the killings, and then I've
Mm-hmm.
always loved the second one because you have the mom's head stuff at the end is really cool, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
the sweater. I've always loved that final girl in that movie, Jenny, and the fourth one's awesome. And I've always been partial to the seventh one too, with the girl with the telekinesis. It's like Carrie versus
Yeah,
Jason.
Carrie versus Jason. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the ranking here. I got so I guess I'm gonna go weakest to my favorite. Um Friday 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason Goes to Hell as number 11. Number 10
Did you say number
is
one was Jason Takes Manhattan? Or are you going
no, that's
backwards?
it's for
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
from least to best.
I love Jason Takes Manhattan too, though.
Do
I
you
really
though?
do. I do. I love it, and I think people are wrong when they say that.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but I mean
Oh,
it's
this movie's
bad, but
stupid
it's
because it's
not
not
like the
Manhattan.
worst.
It's like he's in Manhattan for like 45 minutes. Like he's in the movie. He's got to get there somehow. You got to have the journey.
Is he
People
there
get
for
mad that it's
45
not all.
minutes?
Yeah, 45 minutes of the movie. I clocked it last time I watched it because everybody
Felt
always
like
brings that up. He's only
it
in
felt like
Manhattan for
20.
5 minutes,
It felt
and
like
nope,
20
it's
minutes.
45 minutes. They literally get there. It may be 43, but they
Yeah.
literally get there at like the hour mark, somewhere around that, and the movie's like an hour and 45 minutes.
I still had some fun with it though. I have, like I said, I have fun with all of these. But number 12 is Jason Takes Manhattan. Number 11 is Jason Goes to Hell. And then number 10 is New Blood. Number 9 is part 3. Number 8 is the remake. Number 7 is the first one. Number 6 is Freddy versus Jason. Number 5 is Jason X. Number 4 is Friday the 13th
Damn,
Part
Jason
2.
X went up.
It is. It's kind of high on my list. Number 3 is Jason Lives. Number 2 is the final chapter, and number 1 is a new beginning.
5. There's
Mm-hmm.
some people that would love
5.
that list that I know in the
Really,
horror community. There's a lot of people that love the fifth one.
I
Um,
it was my
I
favorite of
I
the.
personally love it myself. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's awesome. And I love the fact that it doesn't actually have Jason in it that's killing people. I think that's
I
pretty
love
cool.
that. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool because at the end of the day, does it really matter? It's Jason throughout the whole movie. It's just at the end you find out somebody else under it, but it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
Jason.
It's
It's still
Jason.
Jason killing
Yeah,
people.
pretty much.
But let's see. Gus says, "I want to see that dumb moon movie, Ken." He also gave a super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says, "If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands." All right, I'll clap. Thanks so much, Gus. I will surely clap my hands. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. All right, now I got
What's
to
the
find
weirdest
myself.
thing you've done for a super chat?
Well, there was that one weirdo that always came in here and wanted me to show my shirt off to everybody and stand up. I guess that's the weirdest thing. And that wasn't even really that weird. It's just
Mhm.
kind of off-putting that he keeps coming in here and asking. Yo, Ken, awesome CP3 shirt. I just picked one up from Gutter Garbs. It's a great shirt. I love it. What's a movie that me and you disagree on, AJ? Probably a lot of them.
Promising Young
Clockwork
Woman.
Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Promising Young Woman. I gotta watch that again. I did buy it for $5. I don't see
Oh,
myself watching it
where'd
again
you find
anytime
it?
soon, but it just went on sale, like a super cheap sale on Amazon one day. It was
Amazon?
like it was
Wow.
like I think it was like $5.99, and then you got a coupon with it, and it ended up being like $3.99. And I was like, yeah, I'll
Wow.
pick it up. I'll pick it up for
Sheesh.
$4, and I
Yeah.
got the slipcover with it too, but it was like kind of ripped. So
Oh,
yeah, that
okay.
was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Let's
it's kind
see.
of the risk you take with Amazon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it really is. Sometimes they do good though. The Juice 4K I got in from them, it was like a pristine slipcover. I like that
Mm.
one. Let's see. Alex says he's a bad influence on you.
This
It
man.
happens, man.
Yes.
Alex, a bad influence on Matt as
Yes.
well.
Yes. Bad
Let's
influence
see.
on my wallet, but a good influence on my collection.
Yeah. Tim Toksaki says, "What's your thoughts on the whole graded VHS market with the supposed sale prices I've seen? It looks like inflated market created by people speculating, trying to make it like retro games." Yeah. Do you know about the graded VHS stuff?
Mm-mm.
They put them
What's
in
that?
like little cases. They try
Oh,
to, yeah, they try to make
they
them like they're going to be worth something someday. I
yeah, and
don't
they
know.
bump up the price for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay for it, but I don't pay for anything like that. Like, I don't know. I really don't. I don't like paying more than, $35 for a movie, and that's just like a special edition.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it on special occasions. Like I think I got the guest 4K for like $70 last year, but that was like a big special edition box set and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And then other box sets like the Columbia Classic set, Friday the 13th, I'll
Do you
put
have
up
both
some
of
money
those?
for. But what, the both Columbia
Columbia.
Classics?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. I
Okay.
got the first one, and I'm happy I got that one because that one goes for like crazy money
It's
now.
sold out now. Yeah.
Which is why I keep telling everybody, I don't know if the second one's going to be the same. Maybe they did a lot more. Maybe they printed like twice as much, and that's why it's like $89 right now. But I keep telling
Mm-hmm.
everybody, grab that thing before it goes out of print because you may not get some of those movies on 4K, except for in that set. Because I know 4K D-Ray really wants that a league of their own, and I don't know if they'll
Mm.
ever put that out by itself. And I know a lot of people want that.
I really want
Um,
Taxi Driver on 4K.
Yeah, I feel like that's one they'll do. They'll put that out by itself at some point, but some of the other ones like Sense and Sensibility, I don't know if they'll
Yeah.
do that. The Social Network too, I could see them putting that one out.
Mm-mm.
It's real weird because they're putting Social Network out and that's set, and now they're getting ready to do Panic Room, and then Panic Room never even had a Blu-ray release, and it's like Words
Oh, yeah.
Seven
They
and Fight
skipped.
Club and some of those other
Yes.
classic
Yeah.
Fincher titles.
Exactly.
Dirk Hall's in here. What's up, man? Caveman Movies and Moore's here. What's up? Let's see. Tony Movie Chappie says he's doing all right. Went through a list of really old movies and decided All Quiet on the Western Front 1930 is the oldest movie I want to watch. There's a couple movies from the 20s I want to see, like Nosferatu and Metropolis. So there's a couple on my radar for the 20s. Best book you read that also was adapted into a movie. Mine is the Maze Runner trilogy.
I have to go Twilight, man.
Twilight.
No,
What?
I'm joking.
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I
I
almost
really
believe you.
enjoyed. I really enjoyed. I did read Twilight though, but I did not like that movie. Let's see. Hunger Games. I really enjoyed Hunger Games as an adaptation. Woman in the Window is one that I enjoyed. The book and the adaptation. A lot of people didn't like the movie that came out last year. But
It was
I enjoyed
okay.
it.
It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't like a bad movie or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I read Jurassic Park when I was a
Mm-hmm.
kid, so
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard not to say that, but also The Shining, and
Oh,
uh,
yeah.
it's anything Stephen King, a lot of Stephen King stuff. I used to read an avid reader of Stephen King stuff when I was like 11, 12, 13, like through my teens and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I've never read a Stephen King book. I got it right there. Right.
It's amazing. It is a great
It's a
book.
thick book, but
It's a thick book. I tried to read it again a couple of years ago, and I got to like page 300 or something, and I stopped. I was like,
oh
I
my
just can't
god.
read anymore. I'm too old. I don't know what it is. I can't concentrate. I can't focus. That's the problem. Carrie Borks here says, "Hi, Ken and AJ from Australia. Is Carrie here on a very hot, stinking afternoon in Melbourne? How's it going, guys? Is it the afternoon down there? I guess it would be.
Send some of that heat our way because Man,
I woke
it's
up
so
this morning
cold.
and I looked at my phone and it said it was 10 degrees outside, and I said, I'm just staying in today until I got to go get my kids and I got to get out. But let's see. Alex says, Alex, you already know you're a bad influence on the community. Haha. Is Alex? Is he a bad influence? How'd y'all like Titan Chef's Kiss? Highly recommend if you like ambiguous stuff. I haven't seen Titan, but we were talking before we went live and you saw it. So what are your thoughts on that movie?
It's bizarre, but it's a cool movie. I think I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. I feel like some areas it drags a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty entertaining.
I see Rev 4K in here. He says, "Can everybody beat you before you became champ? Let's be real. Only you two. You're the
Yeah.
only two that can say it. And Daniel and 4K Media Guy, I guess, if they want to, but I don't count it. Tim Talks Hockey says the 80s is the bomb. Favorite decades for movies of all genres. I will say the 80s probably has some of my favorite movies of all time. But I would say the 70s and 90s are probably better decades, like in terms of quality, but like personal favorites are all in the 80s. So I don't know. You really can't beat the 80s for movies and even music, just a special period of time.
Music is fantastic.
Yep,
In the
love the
80s.
80s music. Pops is in the house. What's up, Pops? How you doing? Says hello, everybody. I see a battle rematch between you two. I know it could be the movie collection battle Slammiversary.
Slammiversary.
Yeah, Slammiversary. Maybe we could be the opening match between My Killer Podcast and Miss Jess. Maybe we could be the curtain jerker I think is what they call them. Let's see. I'm smelling a battle rematch. Sup, good people? What's up, Culture Trini? How you doing tonight? Rematch. If people want the rematch,
They really
man,
want the rematch. Okay,
we'll do it right here and now.
I mean, I'm not ready for it now, but yeah,
4K would get me in a
we'll do
lawsuit
if
if I did a battle on my channel.
Oh
Right
yeah, he
getting
needs to
his
get
lawyers
that
over here.
copyrighted.
This is some WrestleMania main event. Let's see. Carter Solo says, "Do you guys think we'll see Lost Boys on 4K this year?" I mean, it was rumored last year, so I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't go wrong with Hitchcock. Have you seen The Lost Boys?
I have not.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I remember watching it, and yeah, it's been a long time. It'd be almost like a first time watch for me because I can remember almost nothing about it.
Is that a vampire movie?
Yeah, it's a vampire movie with all the big 80s stars. Got Kiefer Sutherland in it. I think Corey Haim's in it. I think who else is in it? Corey Feldman.
I'm
I don't
actually
even know
gonna
the whole
add it
cast.
to my
It's
list.
all them 80s heartthrobs. Can't go wrong with Hitchcock. My copy of Stage Fright hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, I guess I was lucky. I got that and the piano in the same package.
When was it supposed to be released? On Tuesday?
What, The Lost Boys?
No.
Yeah, it was supposed to be released on Tuesday. Stage Fright.
Yeah.
Did
They pre-order it? I wonder.
Probably. I know Tim pre-orders a lot of stuff. Do
I
you like
hate
the
getting.
Cobra Kai show?
I do. Oh yeah, I love Cobra Kai.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched beyond the first 4 episodes.
You didn't care for it?
No, I liked it. I was watching with my son, and then all of a sudden he didn't want to watch anymore, and then I just quit watching. It happens sometimes. Let's see. That's an amazing movie, Tiana. You got it. Yeah, Whiplash is awesome.
Whiplash is fantastic.
Can I watch your Liar Liar review last night after I watched your top 5 video? I had it in my Amazon cart, but pulled the trigger on it after your video and added the Nutty Professor collection. The Nutty Professor collection is great. It's got both the Eddie Murphy Nutty Professors in it. And yeah, the first one's good. The second one's okay.
Is it a box set?
It's just a regular like slipcover set with like 2 discs inside. It's
just the 2 movies. It's not like the original.
It's just the 2 movies. It would have been cool if they put the Jerry Lewis one in there, but they didn't. How many 4K Blu-rays do you own? I don't even know the count for me. I know last year when I did my collection video, it was like 100, and I'd say probably now it's 150 because it was early last year, and it might even be higher than that. I know I collected at least 50 4Ks last year.
I probably have about 75, including 4K steelbooks.
Yeah. Gus says, I want to see the Dumb Moon movie. I already read that. Let's see. Movies you guys would love to see a Blu-ray or collector's edition release from Shout Factory. Do you collect a lot of the Shout Factory, Scream Factories beyond the Friday the 13th?
I don't think I have really any other than the Friday the 13th. That's my first Scream Factory release.
I'll just refer to well, they do Scream Factory, but they're under the Shout label, and Shout also just puts out like regular stuff like Liar Liar they put out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll refer to my video I did on Liar Liar and say I want a I want a Dumb and Dumber. I want Dumb and Dumber. Let's do Dumb and Dumber. Ace Ventura, The Mask, anything Jim Carrey from the 90s. Moonfall, 2012 levels of bad. Make Rev a moderator right now. Where's he at? Rev's hardly ever in here. Fine, I'll do it. I don't make people that beat me in the battles moderators. Hold on. Let me do it. I got to go over here. See, I can't do it from... I can't do it from the StreamYards.
I just added Lost Boys to my list. 100 movies list.
All right, Rev 4K is a moderator. Fine. My wife said so. Dirk Hall says it's on a boat. Jason rides a boat. Oh yeah, that's what people call it. Never understood why Manhattan gets so much hate. I never understood why. It's not like the other ones are like fine pieces of art and Jason Takes Manhattan is just like awful or something. There's a lot of great things about that.
Personally, with Jason Takes Manhattan, I think it's just as far as the like what's happening, like the story, the plot, whatever. It's all of them are pretty loose and don't really have that much of an impact. But it is kind of slow moving.
Yeah,
that's really the only issue I have with it. But the kills are cool.
Yeah, the boxer guy that gets his head taken off on top of the building.
That's one of the best kills in the franchise.
Yeah,
that's one of the best kills in the franchise.
Favorite Zack Snyder movie? Mine's still Dawn of the Dead, the remake.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's got to be mine.
Good ranking for Friday the 13th. Mika approved. She's a big horror fan too.
Nice.
Dudley from Different Strokes is in Friday Part 5, and that in itself is amazing. Yeah. Let's see. 5 had the most kills. 5 is awesome. What'd you think of Reggie the Reckless and the guy that was in the outhouse singing to his girlfriend while he was taking a dump?
Yo, hilarious, man. Some fine cinema right there.
Feeling much better, Lafky. Thanks for asking. Good to hear. Let's see. AJ and Ken, have you guys seen the Kingsman 2021 movie at the theater and your thoughts?
I have not.
Did you see the Kingsman?
Mm-mm.
You still go to the theater regularly?
Not as often as I used to.
Yeah.
Last film I saw was Scream.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it? Are you at the point where I'm at and you just rather watch this stuff at home on streaming? You just want everything.
I love the theater. But I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm, streaming is awesome, man. Like, or just watch my physical releases.
I was loving that run we got on HBO Max last year. I was like, all these big movies coming out. I was like, you mean to tell me I get to come home from work? Because I work on Fridays, so it was always a hassle to go to the movie theater when I worked like 13 hours. I was like, I get to come home and relax on the couch and watch the Suicide Squad. This is freaking awesome. I get to watch Malignant tonight, new James Wan film, and I don't have to go to the theater.
I just love the theater experience, though. Like, I feel like if I didn't see like something like Dune in the theater, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did.
Probably not. I watched it on the couch and I almost fell asleep. It was one of the most boring, uneventful. I didn't enjoy any of the characters. I was just like, what is this? Like, I'd rather watch David Lynch's Dune from 1984. At least it felt like it had some energy to it. There was just like nothing.
Everybody's man.
Masterpiece.
It's great, Ken.
Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve has been directing masterpieces for 15 years. Where have you all been? Like, he
I'm
has
so,
a ton
I'm
of
so
great
sorry
movies,
that you
but
didn't
everybody's
enjoy it,
talking about
man.
Dune.
I feel
I
bad
got
that
a
you didn't enjoy it.
I got a video coming up though that does involve Dune, and I'm
Mm.
excited to put it out there.
You're probably
I'll just say
trashing
that.
on it, aren't you?
No, I don't think I trashed on it at all in the video, but it was exciting. I'll say that. It was I found it somewhere. And I'm
Oh,
excited
okay.
about it.
Okay.
Such BS grading games and movies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Hello, how's it going tonight? What's up, Patrick? How you doing? 70 for the guest. Damn. What does that mean? 70 for the guest?
That's beyond me.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the pickup. I guess I'm behind.
Oh,
Let's see. Yeah, grading is kind of crazy. It's such a big thing in the comic book market, though, and had to spread to other places now. Yeah, I guess so. I want Don't Tell the Mom the Babysitter's Dead on Blu-ray or 4K Steelbook. I can't believe that's not on Blu-ray. That's one of my favorite movies. I wish I would have grabbed it because I saw it in a DVD bin at Walmart like a year ago, and I didn't get it for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think it was like $3, but I need to find that movie. Have you seen that movie?
I never even heard of it, honestly.
It's so much fun. You got to put that on your list.
I'm
I
doing
think
it
it came
now.
out in 1991. It's got Christina Applegate in it. Did you ever watch Married with Children?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yes, for sure.
So she's Kelly Bundy. She's also an anchor man.
Yeah, I watch a show with her in it
Yeah,
actually,
Dead
called Dead
Dead
to
to
Me.
Me.
Hmm.
Yeah, on that.
I
Yeah. So
love that
she's
show.
really young in that movie. She did it while she was doing Married with Children. I think it was around the same time.
Hmm.
And their mom goes away on a trip, and this is the premise. Not a spoiler; it's in the title of the movie. But the babysitter she gets to watch them dies in the first like 5 minutes, and so it's like the kids running the household for the summer while their mom's gone.
Hmm.
And it's just a really fun movie. There's a lot of stuff that happens in the movie.
Is it a horror film?
It's not a horror film. It's kind of like a coming of age movie. It's like they have to get jobs and figure out how to like make money because they don't want to tell their mom that the babysitter died because they want her to stay away so they can party and stuff all summer.
Okay.
But then they're like, "Oh, we don't have any money. We got to figure out how to like get stuff that we need." So then Christina Applegate gets a job, and then she gets into working, and she like takes over somebody else's identity, and she's like playing a 30-year-old, but she's 17. I don't know. It's a good movie.
All right.
Let's see. Don't Tell Mom really needs a Blu-ray. The DVD is horribly outdated at this point. Yeah, I haven't seen that since the VHS era. Chandler asks favorite actor, actress.
My favorite actor is Leonardo DiCaprio, and actress changes a lot.
Yeah.
Up there is I really enjoy Viola Davis. Like pretty much every role that I've seen her in, she's great. Wow, it's so many actors and actresses out there.
That's a really hard one for me
It's
to narrow down.
tough. Yeah, it's tough to. But actor, it usually doesn't change from Leo.
He's one of the goats. Him, Tom
Mm-hmm.
Hanks. At this point, though, I have to recognize Robert De Niro because I've been watching more of his stuff, and he's made
Robert De
just
Niro
so
is
many
fantastic.
movies. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy just how many classics he's been in.
I just watched
Um,
Raging Bull for the first time. Oh,
yeah, that's a great movie. That's a great movie. But he's just like been in so much. It's
mm-hmm.
nuts. Like just the influence he's had as an actor. So I'd have to put him on there probably right now. Al Pacino, I've been really impressed by watching a lot of his stuff recently. But yeah, Tom Hanks and then Leo is definitely in the run into it. I've always loved Michael Keaton as well.
Oh yeah,
An
Jake
actress,
Gyllenhaal.
I can't think of actress. One of my favorites is Kathy Bates, just for like Misery and Titanic and Fried Green Tomatoes, and she was on The Office. I loved her on The Office. So
Joe
yeah,
in the office.
she's always great. What's your favorite biopic? Oh, Kevin asked, "Do you think Robert Pattinson will be a good Batman?" I do.
I do.
What's your
If you want to see Robert Pattinson in a great role, watch Good Time, and Devil All the Time. He was great in Devil All
Yeah,
the Time.
he really was.
Even though that movie is kind of, I don't know. I have thoughts about that movie, but
It's
he
all
was.
over the place.
It is, and it's kind of heavy, and it's just like okay,
Tom Holland's really good in that movie too.
yeah, really good. Shows
Yeah.
his range, but yeah, I think he's going to be a great Batman. I'm excited for the film.
What's your excitement level for the Batman?
Out of 10, like 10 being the highest, I'd probably say I try to keep it tame, but I am pumped, so I'd probably say a 9, man.
Yeah, I feel like I was really excited for it, and now it's getting closer, and I'm like, I don't know, I just don't really care. I don't know what it is.
Nice. You think you're gonna go to the theater to see it?
I'm gonna try to, but my wife said the other day when she found out that the movie was 3 hours, she's like, "There's no way I'm going to see that." I was like, "She will not watch a movie that's over." Like I said, you went to go see No Way Home, and it was like what 2 hours and 30 minutes. I was like, "What's 30
I think
more
it was
minutes?"
like 43, like 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Yeah, so me sitting in the theater by myself at this point in time for 3 hours probably not going to happen because I haven't even been able to get out to see No Way Home. So I'll wait for the Steelbook, the Target exclusive. Let's see. What's your favorite biopic? That probably. I was gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody, but I'm trying to think of any others. I love King Richard. That was my favorite movie of last
Sure was
year, so
great.
that's probably up there too. Um, yeah, that was easily probably Will Smith's like best pure performance. I'd say
It was
maybe not his
amazing.
best role, but his best performance. Um, but I don't know. There's a lot of great ones.
I would probably say Rocket Man is my favorite.
That's a great one too. I like that one because it's not like a straightforward biopic, but it's kind of like a musical too. I like how they made it the biopic an actual musical.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
Feel like it was really
nice way
well
to make it
balanced.
feel different from Bohemian Rhapsody because they both came out like within 5 months of each other, I think.
Mm-hmm.
6 here this morning. Let's see. That movie is why I got into
Cold.
fashion industry at Tim Talks Talkies. What are you talking about? Don't Tell Mom the Baby. That's really cool. If that, yeah, because she does go into the fashion industry in that movie.
Wow.
That is cool. I can't wait for February. There are some pretty awesome movies coming out. I know. Are you talking about like new releases or physical media, Tiana? Because there are some
Physical
really cool
releases.
physical titles coming out. The Green Mile comes out. I watched that for the first time last year. I love that movie.
Same.
80s reign supreme with the music. Yes.
I agree.
Did either of you order that Lamb 4K from A24? They already shipped them. Have to love announcing and shipping the same day. Did they already ship it, Tim? I thought if I ordered it, I wouldn't get it very quickly. I think I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna order it when the stream ends. I want it. I'm gonna buy it anyway in that special edition, just like the cherry on top. Should I order it? Is it a good
Yeah,
movie?
you should order it.
The 4K. It's a
It's a
4K.
4K, bro. I had to
It's
get it. I
35.
had to get it,
So
bro.
you ordered it already?
Yes, I had to get it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice looking edition, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy
It
anything
looks really
A24.
nice.
But I was waiting for just like the regular Lionsgate slipcover that I could find in Target for hopefully like $15 or something.
Yeah,
For
this
sure,
40.
I'll go ahead and get it. Is it a good movie? Do you like it?
I like the movie a lot. I know that it's an acquired taste, but I mean, if you're a fan of A24, you know what you're getting
I'll buy
into.
anything A24. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, I think you'll
They've
like it.
already got my faith. I don't
You like The
even if it's not a
Witch.
great movie. Like I hate Under the Skin. I think it's a horrible movie, but I still own it. And it's like
You think
A24 is
Under the Skin is horrible? I didn't know that.
I despise it. I think it's horrible.
Wow.
That one scene in that movie with a baby on the beach just like rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm like, I fucking hate everything about this movie now. I'm like, this is disgusting. Like you all are just
what about
like
the baby
who
on the
thinks
beach
something
though?
like that up and just writes it down and then puts it in a movie.
I guess since I don't have kids yet, I really don't like
The thing is like I watch
see.
tons of movies where horrible things happen to children all the time, and it's like
Yeah.
for some reason that scene just rubbed me the wrong way. How he like lingers on the shot of the kid on the beach and just like as the waves come up, I'm like, you all are sick. I'm like, whoever made this movie is just a
I
fucking
didn't
creep.
think that was that. I don't get it, but
And also,
there
I
were
just think
several people that told me that though. They're like the
yeah,
baby on the beach scene was
I
atrocious.
guess it's
I
just the
can't.
way it was shot. It was just disgusting. It really just rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like it at all. And not even that, but I just think the movie's bad. I think it feels like a straight to Walmart shelves DVD title. And it has a big name in it, Scarlett Johansson. And I think the only reason that a lot of people say they like it is because it shows Scarlett Johansson nude in it. So there you go. And I've never been a big Scarlett Johansson fan anyway. So
Yeah,
like
I get
her,
that.
my
Scarlett
favorite role
Johansson
from her
is
is
hit or miss.
Jojo Rabbit. Like I thought she was great in that, and everything
She was
else.
good. She was
She's good as Black Widow, but I didn't like Marriage Story either.
I didn't like Marriage Story.
Not
I
at
just
all.
didn't like that story. I think that was the thing. It's not Scarlett Johansson, but I think one of my favorite Scarlett Johansson roles is actually her.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
great in her.
that's
I love that
I,
movie. I need to
I know.
watch it again. It's been a long time.
Me too. I if they drop a 4K, I'm there.
Yeah, that is one they need a 4K for sure.
Mhm.
4K Day Ray says, let's get those likes up. I don't know where we're at right now with the likes, guys, but let's get them up. 77 people in here. We should have at least 77 likes,
77
I
likes.
would
Yeah.
think.
Hmm.
And also, I forgot because I'm a terrible host, but all of AJ's links are down below. I think your Letterbox, your Instagram, your YouTube, definitely go follow him on all of his social media accounts and subscribe to his channel. Do it right now. Turner Fan 77 said, going to watch Last Night in Soho tonight. What'd you think of that one?
I liked it. I didn't love it. I
There
think
you
I
go. That's
gave it a
pretty
4 out
much
of
where I
5.
was.
I
I
gave
gave
it
it
a
a
4 out
3
of
out of a
5.
5. I didn't think it was
That's
that good. But I
I
didn't
felt
hate it.
like
I thought visually it was really nice.
visually it was nice. I think that yeah, the cinematography was nice. The horror elements, if they would have leaned a little bit more into the horror elements,
They
I
were
think
almost
it could have been
non-existent.
yeah. And like it seemed like he tried, but it just didn't he didn't lean into it hard enough, in my opinion.
I agree. Like everybody's like, "Oh, it's a giallo. It's a time traveling giallo like Suspiria and stuff." I'm like, there's literally 5 minutes of giallo in the movie, and it's when she's sitting there next to the bed and the knife's coming down, and it like
Mhm,
shows that shot of her eye. I'm like, that's the only giallo I picked up in the entire film.
mhm,
Other than that, it's nothing like the Dario Argento films and stuff like that. It's a completely different thing. Um, but yeah, I don't want to talk about that movie anymore. I got tons of horrible comments when I talked about it last week.
oh, really? People were
Yeah,
mad
people
that
were
you
not
didn't
happy I
like
didn't like it because
I
it
mean,
affects them, I guess, in some way that I don't like a movie that they like. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
yo,
But yeah,
Chef
let's see. Dude, I'm from Melbourne as well. It is hot, by the way. Awesome. We got 2 Australians in here. A day, mates. Is that what you say? Put another
Good
shrimp
day,
on the
mate.
bobby. What do they call it? What was that? What there was a movie where somebody said that. What was it?
I
Can't
don't know,
remember.
the Outback commercial, that's what it sounds like.
Outback. Just no rules, just right. Is that what it was? Foster, Australian for beer. What is your favorite action movie that came out the year you graduated high school? That's a good question. So I graduated in 2004. It has to be an action movie.
I have to look it up.
What came out in 2004 that was action?
You graduated high
I know.
school in 2004, Ken?
Yeah, I'm fucking old, man. You didn't know
You
that?
are. God.
uh,
Oh, shoot.
I mean, off the top of my head, I'm thinking Kill Bill Volume 2 because that came out in 2004, and I do really love that movie. But I don't know if that's. I guess that would be my favorites. I Robot came out that year. That's pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Kill Bill. Um, Man on Fire. I don't know if I'd call that straight action. Could I count Spider-Man 2? Tobey Maguire.
Mhm.
That came out 2004. That's action adventure comic book.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see.
yeah, I guess I'll say Spider-Man 2. A lot of good
Is
movies came out
Drive an
2004.
action film?
What is it?
Drive? Ryan Gosling? Is that an action film?
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's action in it.
Kinda.
Bryan Cranston
Yep,
kicks
Bryan
somebody's
Cranston.
ass, doesn't he? What about Taxi with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah? Is that action?
I've actually never seen that. Hannah is pretty good. I graduated in
The movie
2011.
I just grabbed on Steelbook, The Punisher, came out in 2004.
Oh, nice.
Blade Trinity, easily the best of the Blade trilogy. Team
uh,
America, World Police. Man, I had some bangers that came out the year I graduated.
Mission Impossible
Harold
Ghost
Kumar
Protocol.
go to White Castle. Holy shit.
That's not
A
an
lot of
action
great
movie.
comedies in 2004 because I think Dodgeball came out in 2004 and I think Anchorman came out in 2004. I remember there being a lot of good comedies that year.
Spy Kids 4 came out the year I graduated.
There you go. You can count Spy Kids. AVP, Alien versus Predator came out that year. I had Boa versus Python, Shark Tales.
Yo,
But yeah,
Green Lantern.
wow, you got it. You got the new 4K title, new
Yeah.
exciting 4K title.
Day one. Day one.
I guess I'll do Spider-Man 2 if we can
Um,
count that.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Drive because that's my favorite movie of.
Yeah, I like that question though.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that question. Would you guys like to see 8 Mile on 4K? Apparently, we're getting it.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen the movie
Got
once. I
announced.
remember thinking it was okay.
I liked it a lot. I want to see it on 4K.
Speaking of biopics, have you seen Straight Outta Compton yet, Ken? I think you would like that since you are getting into Juice and Menace to Society. I haven't seen it yet. I have it on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it.
I haven't seen any 3 of those movies, which is sad.
Matt Carey is disgusted that AJ has never seen Lost Boys. Disgusted.
I know. It's on Netflix too. I just added it to my list, so you won't be disgusted for much longer.
Have you seen The 13th Warrior?
Never heard of it.
I think it's got Antonio Banderas in it.
What
is your wife's favorite movie? La La Land, I guess. I don't know.
Are you gonna pick up that steelbook?
Yeah, that's an amazing
nice.
steelbook.
Yeah,
that is an
really
amazing
nice.
steelbook.
My wife's favorite film is Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice or Pride and Prejudice and Zombies?
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna go there, Ken. Nah, we haven't seen that one, but I like Pride and Prejudice too. I'm kind of a sucker for period pieces. I love period.
I need to see it. I've never seen the movie, but I know it's got the guy from Succession in it. It's got Tom from Succession in it. He's the male lead, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Darcy.
Promising Young Woman or Last Night in Soho. At this point in time, I'd probably give it to Promising Young Woman, just because I think it's a little bit more original. I don't know. I'll give it to that.
Promising Young Woman for me.
Probably about the same though. I love the theaters, but my gosh, the theatrical window is so damn short. I can wait 2 months and just watch the disc I purchased. I only do theaters now for the ones I'm super excited for. Yeah,
I get that.
That's kind of where I'm at. I love the theaters too, but I went to the theater for 35 years of my life, all the time, and I'm just old and I'm tired and I just want to sit home and watch movies now. So don't at me, bro. I don't want to go to the theater no more. Might get to watch Scream next weekend. Theaters might be opening here. Now, I did go to the theater to see Scream. I wanted to see it. Would I rather have saw it on Paramount Plus? Yes. But I went to the theater and I enjoyed the new Scream. I enjoyed it because there was nothing controversial about it and it didn't make me mad. It just felt like a good, decent slasher movie that I liked.
I enjoyed Scream a lot. I have a couple buddies that just didn't like it. Just didn't really like it.
There's nothing wrong with it. That's the thing. Like with Halloween Kills, there's so much to pick apart and dislike. And Candyman 2, I freaking did not like Candyman at all. I felt like that was a disgrace to the franchise.
You gave it a 1, man.
It was awful.
But a 1, no, 1 out of 5.
Did I? It just made me so upset. Like I love that first movie so much, and I felt like they just shit all over it. I don't know. I didn't like it.
I didn't love it. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, maybe did I give it a 1 for real?
I think you gave it like a 1.5.
That's like Rob Zombie Halloween territory.
Yeah. You were really upset. I feel like you were upset
back
when you
on
gave
it.
it
I'd
that
probably
score.
give it a 2.5 because it's a well-made movie. I think Nia DaCosta directed it very well. It's just some of the themes and stuff in it. And I didn't like the 3 Candyman, and I didn't like the guy they had play the new Candyman either. Thought that he was pretty weak. Some movies need to be experienced in the theater. That collective experience is awesome.
I agree.
It is. I wish I would have got to see Spider-Man No Way Home because I feel like that would have kind of recaptured that same feeling I had when I saw like Endgame in the theater and stuff like that because that was an awesome experience. I agree with you, Ken, about Dune 2021. I turned it off after halfway through. I'm going to watch it again and see if
I got 2 copies. 2 copies of Dune.
I love Denis Villeneuve. I just can't fathom that he can make a movie I didn't like that much. That's a great. Walmart hit hard with that release right there.
They did, and I got
that was a
4K.
good one. Yeah, that was it. You double dipped on Dune.
I did.
That steelbook was nice, but it sucked that it didn't come with any discs at all in it.
I feel like some people got discs because I've seen people that got discs with the steelbooks. But I guess they're recalling all of the steelbooks and they're gonna re-release the steelbook. So people that missed out will be able to get it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Like,
That's horrible,
what are y'all
man.
doing? They're just botching everything lately.
Like what?
Uh, when do you think the
No, dude.
Exorcist 4K movies box set come out? I mean, I just want the first one. Give me the first one. Hopefully, it'll be next year because it'll be the 50th anniversary, I think.
Do people actually want the sequels in 4K?
Well, the second one is notoriously horrible, but the third one I watched last year, and that's a really good movie. And a lot of people like it better than the first one. But
Mm.
it's not as much a horror movie. It kind of feels more like an investigation, like thriller. It's more like a David Fincher movie than it is an
Hmm.
Exorcist movie. But it's actually really good. I would put that on your list to watch because it's a legitimately good movie. It's
Doing it
got
now.
it's got the Brad Dourif in it, the guy that plays the voice of Chucky,
Okay.
and he's freaking excellent in it, playing this like psychopath.
Should I watch 2 first?
No, I didn't, and it has nothing to do with this one. So I think all you need to watch is the first one
Okay.
because there's some callbacks, but you don't need to watch any of them really. It's kind of its own thing. Watch a back to back of Don't Tell the Mom, The Babysitter's Dead, and Adventures in Babysitting. It's a fantastic double feature. I still haven't seen Adventures in Babysitting.
Really? Okay. It's good.
Do you
I like that
do you
one.
think Rocky will ever come to 4K? I hope so.
I
I
think
hope
so.
so. Let's see. Don't Tell the Mom, The Babysitter's Dead is great. The dishes are done, man. I know it. I love that line. Let's see. Yeah, I know you went to the drive-in, Tim, to see it. De Niro's great in Cape Fear. Robert Pattinson, The Lighthouse, shows his
Oh,
talents.
yeah. That one too.
Yeah, definitely. And Willem Dafoe. They're great together in that movie. I still don't know about that movie, though. I watched it twice, and it's still, I don't know.
Yeah. I get it.
But again, I like the big swings that A24 does, regardless if it hits me right or not. Is the
Yo.
Stupid Moon movie streaming? Nah, I think it just in theaters.
Yeah, you got to see that in theaters. That's a theater experience you
That's
must
an
have.
experience.
Yes, that's an experience you must
That
have.
movie reminded me of like Venom on the moon or something. There was like all this like this big symbiote, like it was like what? It was like Armageddon if they were being attacked by Venom in space. That's what it felt like.
That movie, man.
Uh, I just watched The Lighthouse, a very interesting flick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you spill your beans? Willem Dafoe's like farting everywhere the whole movie.
The farts, though.
That's awesome. Let's see. My favorite bio would be The Doors. I still haven't seen that one with Val
I haven't
Kilmer.
seen that either.
I need to. Forget everything else. Alligator is coming. Yes, it is. I ordered lamb as well, and it has shipped too. I need to get on that then. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What is a movie that's most surprised you last year, good or bad?
Probably Dune for you, right? As far as bad. Were you like excited for the film though?
I feel like I was, but also I was like, I've read Dune and I watched the 1984 one. I'm like, this material doesn't really connect to me. So I was like,
Mm,
there's a possibility that I might not love this like I do all of his other movies. But then
mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't love Blade Runner, and I love Blade Runner 2049 because of what he brought to it. So I was
Okay.
like, maybe it'll be that kind of situation. But I don't know. I don't feel like I gave it a chance. I feel like I got an hour in. And I was just like, I'm over this. Like, I don't care about anybody. And Timothy Chalamet as an actor, just somebody that doesn't always connect with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I can see that.
I'll give it another shot, but I didn't like it that much first watch.
Surprised me. Probably The Last Duel. I really loved The Last Duel. It's in my top 3 of last year.
That was in my top 10. It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Zola, I guess, surprised me. No, you know what it was? You know I love Zola. We talk about that all the time.
We talk about that all the time.
I love that movie. It's so good. Best comedy of last year, hands down. But Malignant surprised the hell out of me for a variety of reasons. But yeah, that was in my top 2 of the year, I think. What's up, Born to Be Red? Yeah, Candyman surprised me about how shitty it was for sure.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna like it more.
Halloween didn't really surprise me. I was like, I know it. I know the Halloween franchise, and it has its ups and downs. So I was like, it could go either way. It didn't surprise me. What's up, guys? Hi. I like seeing Ken all fired up. I feel like I am getting all fired up tonight. I guess AJ brings that out.
I bring it out. I bring it out in you.
Sup, guys? Let's see. Luke Ponto said, "What's up, guys? What's up, Luke? What's up, Garrett? Last night in Soho is so overrated. I agree, Culture Tree. I agree. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber is great. You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? I'm going to scream into this mic right now. No, I'm not going to do it.
Turn my volume down.
Tiana Loves Movie says, "Are you guys getting the Ghostbusters set next Tuesday?" I'm so sore about that. It went
No.
up for pre-order and then it was gone. Like in 24 hours, I feel like it's gone.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
sold
get
out
it.
really quick. But
That's
I
not.
probably wouldn't have gotten it. I have the first one on 4K.
Yeah.
Aren't they releasing the second one in 4K as well? Like separately?
The
Or they already
second
have?
one,
Yeah.
they already have. They already
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can get them both for like $16 on Amazon right now.
Yeah. I
So
don't.
they
It's
had a bunch
how.
of new special features, like a ton of them. Like they had a bunch of new
Oh.
deleted scenes, and like that
Mm,
was a big selling point, which like really surprised me because like you're getting all these new special features of these like super old movies, like
yeah,
not
that's
just
kind of
old
cool.
movies because they do that a lot with boutique stuff, but like
Mhm.
old like popular films that have been out
Yeah.
forever. You would have thought they would already mine
Yeah.
those completely.
Right. Right. What do you
Um,
think about Ghostbusters Afterlife?
I liked it a lot.
Hmm.
I liked it. I
Same.
didn't love it. I liked it a
Hmm.
lot. There's some stuff I would take out of it and I would have changed, done a little bit differently, but I thought that it had a really strong first hour and the finale, got me all teared up and emotional and
For
happy to
sure.
be a
For sure.
Ghostbusters fan. So I enjoyed the movie overall. Thoughts on Peter Dinklage blasting Disney for remaking Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and apparently it's offensive, even though the characters are nicest and sweetest dwarfs. Uh, I I think he's just upset that he didn't get cast. But
Oh.
no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yo, Peter Dinklage, if you're watching this, I don't know this man.
Look, man, Peter Dinklage is the GOAT, man.
He
Tyrion
is though.
Lannister, he's
Oh man.
awesome. The only thing I put that up in my stories last night. The only thing I said was I quoted Elf, and I forget what line I quoted from it,
You
but
s-
I said, "Don't make the
you
elf
did.
angry" or
He's an
something.
angry elf. Must be a South Pole elf. That's horrible, man.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, to be
That's too
honest.
funny.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not, you know, I'm not a little person, so I can't really speak too much on it.
Did it really depict little people in a bad light in Snow White? I can't remember. I guess it was just the fact that they were there. I don't know.
Yeah, they kind of felt like a mascot. I feel like
I can see it.
they didn't really have. I mean, they had personalities, but that's really like it was kind of gimmicky. I get it, but
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
personally,
Like you said, it's not really for me to speak on because
exactly, I can't really speak too much on it.
yeah. But he was in a movie called Elf. I'm just saying.
But he wasn't playing an
Uh,
elf though. He wasn't playing an elf
but there was
though.
all kinds of little people that was in Elf playing elves, though, right?
No, I think it was regular
Were they?
people. I think
They
it
were
was
regular
regular
people, and they
people.
were
Yeah,
just they just scaled them down, didn't they?
yeah, they scaled him down.
But I feel like there was a couple of I don't know.
I
I
don't
feel like there
know. I
was.
don't think
I'm
so.
gonna quit talking about this.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you're gonna
Tony,
get yourself in
for getting
trouble.
myself canceled on YouTube tonight.
Oh shoot!
Punisher 2004, Kill Bill, The Suicide Squad. What is that?
When
Oh,
he
you're talking
graduated,
about I think the years you graduated. Okay.
yeah, he graduated high school.
I heard a rumor that we were possibly getting Happy Death Day 1 and 2 on
We are
4K from Scream Factory.
no, not
Yes.
Scream Factory.
Yeah, it's from Scream Factory. Well, that's the rumor.
Oh,
It's not officially announced yet, but the rumor is
okay.
Scream Factory's doing those, and and Candyman all supposed to come out in the same month in 4K. So that'd be a
Okay,
killer
Pokemon.
month from Scream Factory. I'll pick up the first one. I don't know about the second one. I wasn't a big fan of the second one.
Second one was god awful. It was
It
terrible.
wasn't good.
It was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I respect they try to do something different, but I just don't think it worked at all.
Didn't.
You young guns, we are some young guns. All right. Have you seen Young Guns, by the way, since you brought up Young Guns? It's okay.
I brought up
It's
Young
not the best.
Guns.
No, Born to Be Ready. He wasn't
Oh,
bringing up Young Guns, but he said Young Guns, and it just made me think
okay.
of Young Guns with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. Graduated in '89, the original Michael Keaton Batman. '89 is a great year. That's a great year for sequels. You got Back to the Future Part 2. You got Ghostbusters 2. It's a good year for sequels.
Just watched Back to the Future Part 2 for the first time last weekend.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Alex let you on his channel and you hadn't seen that movie.
I know
before.
he was going in, and I watched it without him too. We usually do like little watch-alongs or whatever. I watched it without him, and he was upset. He's like, I cannot believe you watched it without me.
I know that would have been a good first time watch.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Futures 2 is great. What'd you think
We'll
of
do
it?
part 3 together. I liked it. It just was a lot happening. So I feel like the next time I watch it, I'll know what I'm getting into. So,
Yeah.
I'll
I
be
always
able to
loved it
digest it.
I always loved the different how they went through the different periods of time and stuff. When I was a kid, that was always my favorite one. And then when I got older, it was the first one, of course, because that's just a superior film. It's just a great movie. And
Mhm.
as I get older, I really love the third one. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but it's definitely my second favorite.
I have yet to see the third one.
I love the Western setting, and they give Doc Brown like an actual like storyline. He's not just like the sidekick. Like
That's one thing I had an issue with.
he actually feels like a character and has stuff to do in the movie. I'll say that.
I'm glad to hear that.
Luke Ponto said, I graduated in 2021. Damn. Young buck. Tiana Lazoo says, I grabbed that Ghostbusters set. Loved them.
Nice.
I'm glad you got it. I graduated 2005, which was a mediocre year for movies. Was it? I feel like you might be right. 2005 was a great year for comedies. 40-Year-Old Virgin came out in 2005. I feel like some other stuff too. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. What was the other movies that came out? I had to pull that up.
I'm looking it up.
You also got Revenge of the Sith. Came out in 2005.
Batman Begins came out in 2005.
I need to look this up.
War of the Worlds.
Are you right? War of the Worlds is pretty good.
The Descent.
The Descent is great. I thought that came out in 2006. Fantastic Four, the first one. Constantine.
Descent came out in 2006.
History of Violence. King Kong, Peter Jackson, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Amityville Horror, Sky High. I like that movie.
Oh, Sky High is great.
Sin City. I don't know. The Islands, Legend of Zorro. Oh, that's a sequel. Never mind. Yeah, the first one's the best one. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I don't know. There's some good movies.
Yeah.
Maybe not the strongest year, though. But V for Vendetta, Flight Plan.
V for Vendetta.
Some good movies. Red Eye.
I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain, but I hear that's really good.
Was that 2005?
Yeah. It says it on Google.
Brick.
Google wouldn't allow me, would it? Hitch?
Yeah, I think it was. Hitch was fun. With
Tim
Kevin
Talk
James.
Talkies. I don't know what you're talking about. It's some good movies in 2005.
Well, I think what it is, I watched Tim's video last year when he was talking about all the best movies from since he's been born. I think he did his favorite movie for each year. Tim's not very high on 2000s movies. I think that's just a decade that he doesn't enjoy, which I would agree if we're talking horror. I think horror is the weakest in that decade.
Oh, yeah.
But I love comedies, and that is the best decade for comedies for me personally. Because I was like in my teens and 20s, and I guess the most prone to like that kind of stuff in that time period. And there's just so many great comedies in the 2000s, and they don't make good ones anymore. For me, Matrix. I've never seen Lost Boys either. Sup Pop. What's up, Pop? Where's Pop at? Pop still in here? Tango and Cash or Roadhouse, 1989 for me. I haven't seen either one of those Pops. I'm sorry. Tiana, you have to watch Lost Boys. It's the best. AJ, go watch Lost Boys ASAP. What's your least favorite movie of 2021?
Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar.
Oh, really?
I hate that movie. I hate that movie, bro. I hate that movie.
I liked it because it reminded me of like Austin Powers.
Candyman is the way I feel about that movie.
Is the way I feel about Under the Skin the way you feel about Barb and Star?
Yes. I probably like Barb and Star less than you like Under the Skin.
It was like a modern day Austin Powers for me, so I enjoyed it. I didn't take it too seriously, but that pale woman was kind of like Dr. Evil. Like it was the same kind of thing.
Had a supervillain in a comedy.
And it was the first like big exclusive of 2021 physical media wise. Target put out a lenticular cover and I had to get it. It was like the biggest release that week. 2021 was a bad year for physical media, at least in the first half. The second half, it picked up.
That was actually a film I watched during my 24-hour stream. It was like the seventh movie or something like that. Might have been. Yeah, that might have been
seven movies in. You put on Barb and Star. Come on, man.
Yeah,
you should have packed some more bangers in there.
I wish I would have turned it off and put on Sing Street.
Yeah, you should have. Absolutely. Sing Street would have kept you up. You'd have been singing. You'd been having a good time, man. You've been getting it. That music is catchy as hell. But my least favorite, I guess, probably Candyman. I'll be honest. because even with Halloween Kills, like I dislike that a lot, but I still think Halloween Kills was a better experience for me because there's stuff in there I like.
Mm-hmm.
There's not that much in Candyman I like. How does Candyman go invisible? Can you explain that to me? There's nothing scary about that. I do own it. Maybe I should watch this weekend. Lost Boys is the truth. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Ken, on Candyman 2021. Yeah, it's bad. I'm hyped for American Werewolf and the Howling Steelbook 4K. Yeah, the Howling comes out next month. I was at the Scream fan event in Scream 2022, so it was awesome in theater experience. Awesome, man. Top action movies this year. I graduated Desperado, Bad Boys, and Heat. Damn, that's a good year.
Mm-hmm.
1995 is a great year. I think 7 came out in 1995 too. Exorcist 3 is killer. Yeah, you don't need to watch 2. Exorcist 3 has one of the best what the F jump scares ever. You know what? I think it was kind of overhyped for me, and by the time I got to it, I was like, it didn't make me jump.
I was just about to say, like, now I'll be looking for it.
Yeah, because I was looking for it, and then when it happened, I'm like, was that it? And then
know what really made me jump? It literally like made me jump out of my seat. Is at the end of Friday 13th Part 2 when Jason like comes through the window.
Yeah,
yes, that really made me jump. I was so shocked.
That's one of the best jump scares in history. That's there right there.
Great.
It still gets me when I watch it, and I know it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of the rinse and repeat reboots that Hollywood keeps doing just for that dollar. There are great original ideas for horror, but nobody has the balls anymore. They do. It's just they don't get pushed to the front of the line. I mean, A24. That's where you found that original stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to ask you about
and Neon,
that
with like
new,
Titan and Pig,
the new A24 film that's coming out, the multiverse film. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Is that the what was that called?
I think it's like called Everything Everywhere All the Time or something like that.
I didn't watch the trailer. I don't watch any trailers for A24 hardly because I know I'm going to watch it because it's A24. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't watch the X trailer, the one that's directed by Ty West.
That trailer is really good.
Because I was like, Ty West did it. I'm a fan of his, and A24. It's like I'm already sold. I don't need to watch any trailers. Let's see. I want everything on streaming discs now since I have a 120-inch projector screen and stuff, but I love watching the Raid 2 in theaters, and the reactions when the lady pulled out 2 hammers. I still haven't seen the Raid films, either one of them.
Me either.
I need to.
I gotta check
Exorcist 2 is my favorite, says Dirk Hall. There's no way that's your favorite. If someone paid you $1 billion to never watch another movie for the rest of your life, would you do so? Probably.
It depends on, well... I guess it doesn't depend. Nah, $1 billion? Yeah.
I would play video games and I would watch TV. Because you didn't say TV.
Oh, wait. I'd watch TV movies shows. At all? Watch another movie.
To never watch another movie for the rest of your life. So you cannot watch movies. And I'm gonna take that literally, and I'm gonna watch TV and I'm gonna play video games, and I'll just never get to watch a movie again. It's okay. I'll have $1 billion.
That's
and
tough.
A bunch of memories of my favorite films.
That's true.
As they faded from my memory.
That's a great question, though.
Yeah. New Dune movie or John Carter of Mars? I haven't seen John Carter of Mars. My biggest surprise was Evil actually didn't die tonight. Yeah, it did. Agree. Good call on Malignant. That was my number 2 as well. It was great. What was your number 1? Love Malignant. It was a wild ride. Titan in the chat.
Fantastic.
Titan just watched that the other night. That Ghostbusters set is all about the special features. Anybody that doesn't want those should just get the solo releases. I can't wait to watch everything in that set. Yeah, Tim's a big Ghostbusters fan, so I know he's excited to get that. Malignant and Halloween Kills are both divisive in the horror community, but I loved them both. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you had that experience.
I really loved Malignant. Halloween Kills, I love the kills.
Yeah. Michael was great. And I like the flashback stuff.
Probably the best. Yeah, the flashback stuff was cool. But
when it opened up and they started showing all the flashbacks, I was like, oh, I'm into this. Like, this is going to be good. Yeah. And then they cut to all the stupid characters that I hate in the new iteration of Halloween. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the kills were fantastic, though.
And then Evil dies tonight. God. Oh,
yeah. Evil dies tonight.
I need to watch. I've been wanting to watch Malignant. I need to pop that in again. I really love the movie, and
It
I'm
sucks
wondering
that
if
it
it's
didn't
gonna
get a
have the
4K.
same. I'm wondering if it's gonna have the same impact on me the second time because I know what's happening. So I do want to watch it again.
I enjoy
Uh,
rewatching it because I kind of looked at different things differently
yeah,
watching it again.
yeah. Did you like it, Garrett? I did. It was very out there though. Let's see. 83 hit that like button. Awesome. Let's see if we can get it up to 100. Do the 100. We got 76 people in here watching right now. Again, all of AJ's links are in the description below. Hit them, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And let's see. Many layers and an abstract lens to watch Titan. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see Saint Maud? That's another
Yes.
one I still need to get to. Did you like that one?
I didn't care for Saint Maud very much. No,
Okay.
I didn't. But I know that a lot of folks did.
I watched Censor the other day because it was on Hulu. Did you watch that one?
I did. I saw Censor as well, and it was. I felt similar to how I felt about Saint Maud, but I did enjoy Censor more.
Censor felt like a straight to the Walmart shelves horror movie.
It kind of did.
I didn't think it was that good.
It kind of did. You didn't. What'd you give it out of 5?
I think it gave it like a 2.5. I'd have to look. I might not have been that mean to it. It might have been a 3. It might have been a 3. But
I think I gave it a 3.5.
It had some good visuals in it. There's a couple decent kills.
What do you think about the twist?
I wasn't too into it. It didn't really make sense to me. And to be honest, as you say it, I forget all about it. These movies go out of my brain as soon as I watch them sometimes. And that's when I know they're not good. Because I remember Unforgiven. That ending. That's a fantastic movie. Have you seen Unforgiven?
The Sandra Bullock?
Oh, that's the Unforgivable.
Oh.
Unforgiven is Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman and Morgan Freeman.
I've never seen a Clint Eastwood movie.
Put that on your list too. You'll love it. You'll love it. You've never seen any Clint Eastwood movie? Like nothing?
Not one.
Like never not even seen $1 Million Baby or
no.
Or what else did he do? Gran Torino. Gran Torino's great.
Never seen Gran Torino.
Let's see. I remember going to Florida to visit my grandmother. We went to Pizza Hut, got the Back to the Future 2 Shades, and then went to go see Back to the Future opening night. Great memory. That is an awesome memory.
Nice.
That is a very awesome memory. I wish I would have saw Back to the Future in theater. Any word on the From Dusk Till Dawn 4K?
That's what we
they took it off the shelf, and then it came back. It was supposed to come out last October. They had it on the slate, and then they pulled it with no explanation. And now, who knows when it's coming out. She's All That or Can't Hardly Wait? That's a good question. Have you seen both of those? Have you seen either of them?
She's All That. Nope.
Me personally, I got to go Can't Hardly Wait. That's one of the best party movies of all time.
I haven't seen either.
I would have pulled that movie in my battle with Tony. The very last question that we got when me and Basement Blues did the battle was best party movie. And I literally went back there to my shelf and I saw American Pie, Can't Hardly Wait sitting next to each other. I'm like, American Pie is going to get the votes. I was like, but Can't Hardly Wait is my heart. Like, that's like one of my favorite party teen movies of all time. But I pulled American Pie and won. So I don't think Can't Hardly Wait would have won. Because I don't feel like a lot of people have seen that one. But that's great. It's got Jennifer Love Hewitt. It's got Seth Green. It's got a ton of people. You would recognize
the battles aren't about, what's the better movie. It's what's the people want. What the people like.
It's the titles that the people are going to pop for.
Basically, yeah.
Sometimes though, these titles that you wouldn't think are going to pop actually do pop. I don't know. It's a weird thing. 99, The Matrix, Phantom Menace, Varsity Blues, Austin Powers. 99 is a great year. If you have 99, like you have so much to pick from. Tons of great movies. Can't Hardly Wait was my jam. It's good. It's good. Roadhouse is awesome. 87, Beverly Hills Cop. Everybody's still in that graduating year. That's how good of a question. You did a good question when everybody's still calling out years and answering it in the chat. Let's see. Wish that original cut of Can't Hardly Wait would see the light of day. Yeah, I wish I got that. I think it was like a special edition Blu-ray that came out a few years ago. I think Mill Creek did it, but it got its slipcover and everything. I was happy with that. There's some good enough stuff for 2005, but over a 12-month period, it's blah. It's just bland and boring. You can pick good movies from every year, but as a whole, I'd leave it. What was your favorite movie from that year again, Tim? I think it was it Serenity? Did I get that right? The Firefly spinoff movie. Wedding Crashers was that's another great comedy 2005. That's another one I was thinking of. That was a great one. Let's see. Tango and Cash and Roadhouse.
I'm more of a fan of Vince Vaughn's more serious roles, but I did like Freaky though.
He's got some good ones, serious roles. He's got the Psycho remake. That was a great movie. Did you ever see that?
I haven't seen that, but I've heard that it's not something worth watching.
It's like literally shot for shot remake. Like they didn't change the framing of anything. They like did it the exact same as Hitchcock.
Wow,
but it's horrible.
That must be trippy. Is Vince Vaughn Norman Bates?
Yeah. It's been so long since I've seen it. Like that's what I knew him for the longest time. Like it was before he even got into comedy. But Vince Vaughn's best comedic role to me is Old School, like hands down. And that's when I think he really started to pop as a comedic actor because he did a lot of dramas and stuff before he was doing comedies.
I really liked him in Fighting with My Family, and I liked him in Hacksaw Ridge.
He was good in that. Yeah, he was great in Hacksaw Ridge. I'm trying to think of another. I feel like there was another one he did more recently that he was really great in. Can't think of it.
I know he was in Cell Block 99 or
yes,
something like that.
There you go.
Brawl.
That's what I want more of out of Vince Vaughn. I want more movies like that because he was freaking amazing in that movie. I love that movie. 20th and 21st century movies. What's up, man? He says, is Halloween Kills 4K worth picking up now or wait for the sale? Didn't see it in theater. Wait for the sale, man.
I'm waiting for the sale.
wait for the sale on that one. Don't pick it up new.
You did day one, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to. Everybody was telling me to get it. They're like, Ken, you literally got a freaking Halloween Curse of Michael Myers poster, which is a lot of people would say is the worst of the whole franchise behind you. And you're not going to go get Halloween Kills. And I said, nah, you're right. I'll go get it. It's Halloween Curse of Michael Myers actually has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score.
Really?
Out of any Halloween movie. That doesn't mean anything, but you know what my least favorite is, hands down.
Yes, Rob Zombie.
Yeah. Really looking forward to X. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Me too.
Exorcist 3 is a great jump scare, says Dirk Hall. I would have to give up the money.
Oh, for the movie's question.
I don't know, man.
For the
$1 billion is a lot of money.
You're set for life. Your kids are set for life. Like, it's like I can't
watch movies anymore. I guess the rest of my life I'll be more productive. I'll like start building stuff and things. I'll be doing like projects around the house. My wife will love me way more.
You're gonna get back into gaming.
You know, I'll game and I'll listen to music and I'll go to the gym more and yeah, sure. I love movies, but you can't turn down $1 billion. Like you said, your kids are set, your kids are set. You know, you can give them a good future and you got to think about that kind of stuff. The only reason I could bring myself to watch The Exorcist 2 is because Linda Blair is gorgeous in that movie. Yeah, Linda Blair in the 80s is something else. Savage Streets. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good time for Linda Blair. I saw Exorcist 1 and 2. I never saw 3 because I hated 2. Watch 3, man, because 3 is a completely different type of movie. It's an actually legitimately great movie. So watch that movie.
Is it streaming anywhere? Do you know?
It's on Tubi. I watched it on Tubi. So if you have Tubi, you can watch it.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure it still is. There's a lot of great horror stuff that gets released by the boutique labels, and it's on Tubi.
I think that's how I watched Suspiria.
Yeah, they like have all the Italian giallos and stuff.
They got Tenebrae?
I think so. You just look up like a random Italian horror film and it's on Tubi, I swear. But yeah, it's on Tubi and Tenebrae's on Prime.
Yes, it's not on Tubi. Prime. I think I might just wait for the 4K.
Yeah. Yep, that's going to be amazing 4K. Can't wait. American History X would be great 4K Steelbook. I could see Criterion releasing it. A Steelbook for Criterion?
Wait.
I don't know, man.
Criterion for Steelbook?
Has Criterion done a Steelbook? I'm trying to think. Is there something that maybe back in the day when I wasn't collecting for them? My number one of 2021 was Midnight Mass. If we call that a movie, Oh, you're cheating, Born to Be Right.
Midnight
That's not
Mass
a
is a
movie.
show. It's a limited
That's not a
series.
movie. That's a limited series, man. You can't count that. I mean, I see where you're going with it, though. It's a lot of times with those limited series, you can,
Sit there.
kind of say they're a movie, 6 hour
Mhm.
movie. What did you think of that show? Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. I do like Mike Flanagan though, so
You
I'll
need to
check
give
it
it a
out.
watch because it's seriously pretty great. My
Mm-hmm.
only negative with that show is the dialogue is very heavy-handed and can be seen at times as maybe a little bit pretentious and just
Mm-hmm.
kind of like Mike Flanagan just unleashed. And just writing these long sequences of dialogue for like 15, 20 minutes that
Yeah,
go absolutely nowhere and in circles. And by the time you get to the end of it, you didn't really, I don't feel
pick
like
up on
any of
it.
the characters really enhanced at all.
Okay,
Um,
good to know. Duly noted.
but there's some really cool shit in that show too. And it goes in some really wild directions. Um,
Okay,
I liked it.
is it like a? Is it kind of like a horror
It's
series?
horror. Oh, it's definitively horror. Yeah,
Okay,
no doubt. It's
all right.
horror.
I'm gonna
I
watch
could
it this
tell you
October.
the exact premise of what it's about. But I'll let you discover it on your own if you don't know that much about it, because I didn't know it. There's a specific type of monster in the movie. I'll say
Okay,
that I didn't know it was about. I thought it was more like supernatural or something, and it's not really that at all.
okay.
Um, did you watch Squid Games? Now that we're on the subject,
I
because
watched 4 episodes
Midnight
of Squid.
Mass makes me think of that show because me and my wife literally binged both of them back to back.
I watched like 4 episodes. It's okay. I feel like it's definitely overhyped,
If
but
you weren't into about 4 episodes, then you probably wouldn't be into it by the end because I think it
it,
gets weaker by the time you get to the end.
it's not that I'm not into it. It's just it's a little slow. I'm just like, where is this going? And how does it have so many episodes of this?
Yeah.
So
I thought it was pretty unrealistic in like the second episodes where they all got to come home and then most of them came back.
yeah, that really messed with me because I was like,
I was like, I can see a few of
everything
them coming back, but like almost every one of them came back. It felt like
like
anyway.
at the beginning of the show, it was kind of weak to me because they weren't in the games yet, and then they got to where they were going with the games, and then they got to go back home, and that was slow moving. So I was like,
Like
let's
you see
kind of
that Frisch's big boy thing, like start shooting everybody like that, and it
yeah,
takes out
that
like
was what
hundreds
was
of people. And it's
interesting.
like I'm not coming back there ever. I don't care what money you're giving me.
Right. But that was what was interesting though when they were in the games. But when they went back home, I was just like, okay, let's
There
come on.
is my favorite game. I think is like the second to last episode.
Mm,
I think it's like jumping glass platforms. Like that was a really tense sequence. But yeah, it was a good show for sure.
okay. I'm gonna
Uh, I
finish it.
feel like I feel like Halloween Kills is just a cash grab, and it worked. They could have taken the film seriously, but didn't. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know. I don't know about cash grab. I mean, you'd have to say the whole trilogy is a cash grab, which like everything's pretty much a cash grab. Everybody wants to make money off their
Right.
movies, um,
That
except
I
for
feel like yeah,
A24. I don't think cares that much, but
mm, mhm.
best A24 film says Tony O. It's a good question. Mine would have to be Ex Machina,
I really
followed
love
very
Florida.
closely by The Witch and Moonlight. Those are my top three.
I didn't love Moonlight, but I did like it. Um
I
yeah,
liked it a
so
lot the first time I saw it, but that movie grew on me every time I watched it, and I think it has like one of the best scores.
I might have to rewatch it for sure. Florida Project. I really love Florida Project.
It's a good
The
one.
Green Knight is my most watched A24 film because
Damn, that's pretty good. It just
I
came
pretty
out.
much I pretty much hated it when I watched it for the first time. I gave it like a 2.5. It's like, what is happening in this movie? Why is this happening in this movie? It doesn't make sense. But every time I rewatch it, I like start like loving the world more and more for some reason. I don't know.
I can see that. I need
It's
to
at a
watch it
4.
again.
It's at a
I
4.
thought it was really good. I think I need to watch it again. That might grow on me. You
Mhm.
guys see Dirty Harry, 21st Century says, Play Misty for Me. 1971 is my favorite Clint Eastwood movie. Good place to start with Eastwood. And it's not a Western either. I think it's like a thriller. And I think it was his first movie he ever directed and starred in. I do have it on Blu-ray, but I need to
Maybe I
watch it.
should do it. Maybe I should do like something that you're doing, like with a month full of
It
something.
helps.
You could do the Clint Eastwood month. You know,
It helps keep yourself focused, and you know what you have to watch and stay on track for. Because like
Mm-hmm.
I would have never just started watching a bunch of westerns randomly if I didn't make myself do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
You need
now
to
it's
do
like
that with anime.
I know I've said I'll do anime, but I reserve the right to give up after the
No,
first
no,
movie and change it.
no.
That's the only stipulation for that. Just picked up Dirty Harry movie collection on Blu-ray in December. Yeah.
Sweet.
Uh, where's Pops at? I don't know if he's still in here, but he's got that freaking big ass Clint Eastwood collection that has every Clint Eastwood movie ever made in it, all the movies he directed and everything in one big box set. And then he said he got upset because they came out with Cry Macho last year, and he was like,
He
"Now it's
had to get
ruined.
that.
It's not
He had to
complete."
get that separately.
Let's see. Have you seen D Train? I haven't seen D Train. What is better,
Mm.
Fright Night or Fright Night 2? I haven't seen either Fright Nights. I'm sorry. I know. I haven't.
Really? In
Nope.
like the '80s one, you haven't seen?
Nope. I haven't seen the remake either.
Well, I could see you not seeing the remake, but wow, I'm very surprised. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a big blind spot. Hopefully I'll get that knocked out this October or something while I'm doing some
You should
horror
watch it.
watches, first time watches. Shout out to the Hillbilly Hunter and his VHS collection. Yeah, it's over there in the closet, man. Unforgiven, Any Which Way But Loose, Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Yeah, Unforgiven. I would say start with Unforgiven because I think it's a very pure Clint Eastwood performance. You know, he's at the end of his career. I think it's the last Western he ever did too.
Nice.
House Party, favorite David Lynch film. David Lynch is a director I don't really connect with. At least the three that I've watched so far, I haven't really enjoyed all that much. I started watching Mulholland Drive and I fell asleep. I didn't really like it that much. From what I remember, what I saw, and I didn't pick it back up.
Fell asleep.
And I've seen Blue Velvet. I think Blue Velvet's probably the best film of his I watched. So I'll probably say that. I've seen Lost Highway and I watched his Dune movie. And I still need to watch The Elephant Man. So, but I'll say Blue Velvet for right now. Lost Highway, I didn't like at all.
Never seen a David Lynch film.
Yeah, he doesn't really have that many. I think he's only got like 8 or something.
Says he's directed 98 projects on IMDb.
Yeah.
But they're like, I feel like they're shorts. A lot of them are shorts.
Yeah. Serenity was a 2005 choice because I love Firefly. Yeah, I thought I remembered that correctly. Vince Vaughn, Swingers. Yeah. Vince Vaughn is great in Domestic Disturbance with John Travolta. Good thriller. I haven't seen that one. Vince Vaughn was good in that J-Lo movie, The Cell. I didn't remember he was in that, but I think, yeah, he was. Die Hard from 88, best action movie ever from when I graduated. I may not be able to watch movies with that billion, but I can start a movie studio and produce movies, right? I'll just watch TV shows and make movies. Yeah, exactly. Midnight Mass was a great twist on the vampire genre. Yeah, and another thing you can do with a billion, it's like you can read. I'll get back into reading. All kinds of things.
Buy yourself a library.
Yeah, I love movies, but come on, it's $1 billion. Midnight Mass was a great twist on the vampire genre. Oh, they Eternal Melancholy ruined it.
It's okay. It's all right.
Midnight Mass is a great piece of work. Mike Flanagan is great.
I really like Mike Flanagan.
He hasn't. I don't think he's missed with anything he's done. I don't think he's done anything bad. Nothing bad.
Not bad. No, I can't
Oculus
say bad.
Was
Oculus might
okay.
be the weakest of his of what I've seen from him, but I liked Oculus though.
Hold on, never mind. There's a movie called Before I Wake, and it was a Netflix original, and it felt like a straight to DVD horror movie.
Oof,
it just felt completely unlike him. It was like he was just doing it for some money. I don't know. That's completely uninspired.
Antlers #1 for me. Yikes.
Antlers was okay.
I didn't like Antlers.
It was a solid monster movie that felt like it wanted to be more, but couldn't quite pull it off.
Couldn't.
Autopsy of Jane Doe is scary. I think it's very underrated, but almost everybody I recommend that movie to says it sucks. So I've stopped.
He
I've
said,
stopped.
no more.
I've stopped recommending it just because everybody doesn't like it. I think it's really good. It's got Brian Cox in it, Emil Hirsch, good cast. I think it's pretty creepy. RoboCop, The Running Man, The Principal, Inner Space. I'm in the minority on H kills, but that's okay. That is okay. A lot of
Minority
people
as
love
far
it.
as what? I feel like it's diversive.
I think it's pretty down the middle because a lot of people really like it. A lot
Yeah.
of people just accept it as it's fun kills and it's
Mm-hmm.
Michael, so I don't really care about the evil dies tonight and all that stuff. But let's all go kill Michael Myers and we won't bring anything but baseball bats and hockey sticks. Scream was a much better movie.
And
Yeah,
iron.
and an iron. All chanting
Yo.
evil dies tonight over and over again. It was so stupid. So like even in Halloween 4, the mob in that one, they all bring freaking assault rifles and they fucking take him out in that graveyard.
That makes sense. I don't know
That made
why people are
sense. And
bringing
that's why
bats
that's a
and
better movie. Favorite A24 films are Green Room, Hereditary, Waves, and Midnight. Waves is amazing.
Waves is really good. I really like Waves.
I don't know why nobody ever talked about that when it came. Like that should have been nominated for Best Picture, and nobody said a word about it.
I don't think people love Waves because I've talked to many people about it, and they're just like, it's okay.
I thought it was amazing. It blew me away. I thought Sterling K. Brown was like gave one of the best performances of that year, and
really good.
Yeah, like I said, nobody recognized A24 like across the board. I think in 2019 because Uncut Gems should have been nominated for something like actor at least, and they didn't touch that one. They didn't touch The Farewell. They didn't do anything with none of the A24. And
I really liked Green Room. Green Room was great.
Green Room's good. Yeah, I didn't know mid-90s was A24. I really like that movie. Yep.
Jonah Hill's directorial debut.
Yeah, I wonder when is he working on anything else that you know of?
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything.
So.
5 Cream had the same Scooby-Doo ending as Scream 4. I think Scream 4's ending made a little bit more sense. Like there was actual motive there. Scream 5 was just like, we're the killers. Because
the Scream franchise
and you know what? I didn't really even have a problem with it. I honestly didn't. I didn't really care.
I think the Scream franchise struggles with motives for their killers, though, in general.
I thought Billy Loomis's mom had the best and purest motive, just revenge for her son.
Yeah, I get that, but like the whole thing with them, her being around the whole time, and they knew what she looked like. They knew what she looked like. I don't understand how they wouldn't notice that was Billy Loomis's mom.
Yeah, that's a little well. Only Sydney would notice. So I imagine like we didn't see it, but like Laurie Metcalf is just like hiding behind the van every time she sees Sydney coming from far away. She's like trying to duck her the whole movie.
Yeah.
But they didn't show any of that stuff.
Jonah Hill was in Don't Look Up. That's one thing he did.
Oh, do you like that movie? I can't remember what you thought about that one.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think it was great, but I liked it. I was struggling to figure out why Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence would be in a movie like that the whole time. And freaking, what's her name? The freaking, what everybody says, the great actress of all time, Meryl Streep.
Oh, Meryl Streep,
like showing her ass getting ate by an alien at the end. Like Meryl Streep.
You know that was a butt double. It had to be.
Like, what am I watching? I don't know. I liked it. I didn't love it, but the Iron Maiden of Haddonfield gets me rolling every time an H kills. Watching Dead Heat right now. Dead Heat is the perfect movie to watch while you're watching us at the same time. I like to think that me and AJ are the buddy cops of YouTube. Have you ever heard of Dead Heat?
No.
It's a buddy cop zombie science fiction comedy from the 80s. It's like 85 different genres in one.
Just got a 4K, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to get the Friday Night 1 and 2 on 4K. Yeah, I can't believe they haven't done Friday Night 4K.
I would love that.
I don't even know if is there any special edition of Friday Night, like Scream Factory or Arrow or anybody? Twin Peaks, my favorite. Tunes got me already. Yeah, it's got some good music. Have you guys seen Jen Rollins' vampire films? I have not. Still here, a Clint Eastwood month would be a great idea. Yeah, the only thing with that though, Pops, is I feel like I've already kind of done it because I've watched a lot of Clint Eastwood this month. So I don't know. But maybe I guess to dive deeper into his stuff. his directed movies and stuff. Anyone into Raven Banner film releases, Turbo Boy or Psycho Goreman? I got Psycho Goreman, but I got the RLJE one, so I haven't done the Raven Banner releases, but that was a good set that they put out. I really enjoy Autopsy of Jane Doe. Yeah, ditto on Autopsy of Jane Doe. I ordered the Mondo screen print on it months ago. Still waiting on it to ship. Looking forward to hanging it in the movie room. Yep. I'm losing respect for you, Ken. How the hell is it that you've never seen Fright Night 1984? I think it came out in 1985, buddy. So who's a fan now?
Oh, shoot.
Who's a fan now, C-Rad?
We got to fact check this.
The only reason I know that is because it's the year I was born. I was looking up like all the horror movies that came out the year I was born. And I think that was one of them I remember. Because 1985, I feel like is maybe the best year for horror in the 80s. There's a lot of great, look it up. There's a lot of great horror movies came out in 85. The Autopsy of Jane Doe is a great film, original story and great atmosphere. I agree. Has anyone seen 2008 movie Dead Girl? I watched it once and loved it. No, I've never even heard of that.
Me either.
Secular Monk asked us to rank the Denis Villeneuve movies. Do you have a letterbox of that?
I don't, because I haven't seen that many of them, to be honest. I've seen Prisoners and Dune. That's it, I think.
I'll do mine real quick, I think, off the top of my head. And I used to be able to say that I love all of his movies, so he hasn't made a bad one yet, but his last one will be my one bad one. And that's Dune is my number 6. Because there's some other movies he's done I haven't seen. I haven't seen Incendies, and I haven't seen there's a couple of ones he did real early, like in 2000 and stuff I haven't seen. So I'll do like his main line ones. Dune. It gets really tough after that. Sicario, I guess. Blade Runner 2049. Arrival is number 3. Prisoners is number 2, and number 1 is Enemy.
Yeah, so, I've only seen Prisoners, Arrival, and Dune. And
I love Enemy. That movie's got so many layers to it, and that's like a top 5 of the past decade for me.
Wow.
And that's another A24 movie. I think that's his only A24 movie too. You don't need too much of a motive for crazy. Some people are just batshit nuts and kill people. Yeah, some people just have to look on a Reddit forum and look up other crazy people and just be like, hey, you want to kill Sydney and Billy Loomis's daughter?
For no
I want a prequel of Scream showing what actually went down leading up to the death of Sydney's mom. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Ken, any word on Chuck series season 1 coming to physical media? I hope it comes out on Blu-ray and not DVD like the Purge show. I don't know anything about Chuck.
Chuck already has physical media though.
I think it has a DVD or something.
It has DVD and Blu-ray.
That's Shazam, right?
Yeah, Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
I love Chuck. I watch that every week when it was on TV.
I feel like that was on USA. I remember seeing commercials for it when I would watch Monday Night Raw.
Oh wow! Right? Yeah, they might have done reruns on USA, but it was originally NBC.
It's our main event match: Triple H versus Goldberg, and right after that, you all can watch Chuck and Burn Notice. Those are the 2 ones.
Is it etched in your brain?
Yeah. It was Triple H versus somebody always, and then Chuck would come on after that. And then I would turn it off and play video games or something.
That's hilarious.
Rank the Christopher Nolan movies.
Nolan ranking, huh? I think I've seen. You don't like Nolan? Oh, come on.
No, I just. All right, so Dunkirk, Tenet. I'll put Tenet last because it makes me feel stupid because I don't know what's going on. And then I'll go Dunkirk, Tenet, Dunkirk, Inception, Insomnia, right? Where am I at now? The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, Interstellar, The Prestige, and The Dark Knight. I feel like I botched that. Now, I might have moved a few of them around, but that's pretty close. I gotta put Dark Knight number one. It's
Yeah,
Heath
yeah.
Ledger's great
I
performance.
I get that. I would probably go Dunkirk, The Prestige, Insomnia, Dark Knight Rises, um, the following. Well, no, yeah, following. Okay,
I've never seen that one,
Memento
and I haven't seen Memento. That's why it wasn't on my list either.
and Tenet, Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Inception.
Inception, your number one. I just don't like Inception that
I
much.
love Inception. That's my favorite movie of all time.
I'd say I would probably switch Prestige and Interstellar. I would put Interstellar number two. I really like that movie. I need to watch it again. A film you wish had a sequel. It's a good question. I feel like a lot of films that I would want to have a sequel do. Upgrade. I want them to do a sequel for Upgrade.
I love
that. That's a great movie. Yeah, that's off the top of my head.
I want to see a sequel to. I don't know. We'll have to come back to that because I don't know.
Can't Stop It. Dune is not a bad movie. That's okay. If you think it's good culture training, I'll let you have that opinion. Top 3 Adam Sandler movies. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Uncut Gems. Blade Runner 2049 was absolutely fantastic. I will go ahead and say that it surpassed the original film. I agree completely. Agree completely with that. Favorite Tarantino film?
Kill Bill Volume 1.
It's my number 2. I go back and forth on those two all the time. Do you get your top 3 Sandlers?
Sandler.
Yeah, do you know your top 3 Sandlers? Adam Sandler's? Hubie Halloween. Just Go With It, and what's that movie on Netflix he did? The Renegades, The Ridiculous Six.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know.
That's your top 3.
I'm not actually a big fan of Sandler. I like his more serious stuff, just like Vince Vaughn.
Grown Ups 2. Yeah. Second,
I do want to see the animated film that he made.
I love Big Daddy. That'd probably be my number
Crazy
4.
Nights.
If I'm going straight comedy, I would go with Lapke Visions, what he says down here. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy. Those are his best comedies. After that, it just goes off a cliff. It went off a cliff with Mr. Deeds.
My top 3
Actually, no,
Sandlers,
Little Nicky.
I would probably say Punch Drunk Love, Wedding Singer, and...
Oh, fuck, man. How did I forget about The Wedding Singer? That's my number 1.
Yeah.
That's my number 1.
Wedding Singer and Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I have to revise. Wedding Singer's number 1, Uncut Gems 2, and then 3 is Happy Gilmore. I forgot all about that one. I don't know why.
Have you seen Punch Drunk Love?
Yeah, that didn't really work for me.
Okay.
I'll watch it again. I didn't. I was
expecting
just a little bit more of a straightforward like drama romance, and that movie's different.
It's a little different.
It's a different type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the Criterion. I have like a DVD special edition pack over there. It's pretty cool, actually.
Nice.
Jonah Hill is working with Eddie Murphy on a Netflix movie. Is he really? I've not heard of that.
Nice.
But we are going to be wrapping it up here in a second, guys, so you can get your last minute questions in. This was a really good discussion. A lot of great questions tonight.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. Y'all killed it with the questions. 74 people in here watching. Please hit the like button if y'all haven't already. I meant Chucky TV series, not Chuck. I gotta love it when we have an entire discussion based off of somebody typing the wrong thing.
That is USA though, right? Is it USA?
Yeah, they're both USA.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
They need to do a Chuck and Chucky crossover.
Yo, that would be wild.
May was great. Let's see. I enjoyed May. What's May?
I don't know.
Jane Doe, if you need to watch May. Oh, okay. So it's a movie. I haven't seen it. Primary issue with Nolan is that he attempts to make films so heady that he loses half the audience who just give up. Yeah, but people keep going back to see his movies, so it connects some way to people, I guess.
Definitely
they make a lot of money. My
favorite filmmaker.
Memento is a great film. I got your favorites. What?
My favorite filmmaker.
Oh Yeah. Over Tarantino, over Spielberg.
Yes. They
Hitchcock?
can't even reach his caliber of story
Maybe
building,
like
story writing.
technically he's the best filmmaker today, but like I don't know. Denis Villeneuve is a way better director than him.
I don't really resonate with Villeneuve that much,
I don't know.
except for Dune and
Villeneuve's
Prisoners.
Villeneuve's on my shit list right now. He needs to do something original. I do not want to see Dune 2. I want him to
Oh
make
man,
another
I'm
Prisoners.
so excited for Dune 2, bro.
I want him to go back to making the smaller movie like Prisoners or Enemy. I like all the science fiction stuff like Arrival and
Prisoners
Blade
was
Runner.
really good. It did struggle with pacing a bit though.
Yeah. May is great. Okay. We need a sequel for Alita.
Ooh, yes.
I don't think the
That's my
first one
answer.
made enough money, but they can make another one, maybe put it on streaming, lower the budget a little bit.
That's my answer. Alita.
Inception and Memento are great. What is your favorite performance from an actor who's only in one scene? Mine is Gary Oldman in True Romance.
Only in one scene?
So a cameo? That's a tough one.
Yeah, that is tough. I don't know.
I was going to say Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder, but I think he's in more than one scene. I don't know. I have to think about that one. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Tobey Maguire in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Just picked up Interstellar 4K and going to check it. What were you going to say?
I was going to say Chris Evans and Free Guy.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched the 4K of that yet. A sequel to Trick or Treat, Demolition. Yeah, man. Where's our Demolition 2? I wanted it back in the 90s, though. I don't really want it now because I don't know. I feel like they would mess it up and it would be shitty now.
I think Trick or Treat could be a franchise if they wanted to be.
Yeah, I don't really understand why they didn't do anything else with that. I guess because it kind of got a cult following like years after, and it wasn't really successful when it came out. I didn't like it at all when I first saw it. I think I watched it back in 2007, and I did not like it.
I still don't like it. I'm just surprised
it's grown on me. It's grown on me. Top 3 Guillermo del Toro films. That's another director that's hit or miss for me.
I gotta look at everything he's done.
Pan's Labyrinth's definitely in there. I'd probably put Kronos in there because I just watched that and really liked it. And Blade 2. Am I missing something big? I didn't like
Peak?
Shape of Water all that much. Crimson Peak's great.
Was he a producer? Or I think he might have been just a producer for that, right? No, he wrote.
No, he did it.
Oh yeah, he did. Wrote and directed. Yeah, I really enjoyed Crimson Peak. I liked Shape of Water, but it is overrated in my opinion.
I haven't seen Nightmare Alley yet.
Me either. I'm not very excited for Nightmare Alley, but I think it's streaming soon, so I'll probably just watch it there.
Blade 2 is awesome. I'm not a fan of the Hellboy movies, and I still need to watch The Devil's Backbone. That's what a lot of people would say is his best. Jackie Brown's awesome. What was your biggest physical release disappointment of 2021? Do you have any physical media disappointments of 2021?
No, I didn't, because the
fact that you only picked up one a month?
picked up one. Actually, let me see. I think the Legend of Korra set came out in 2021. Yeah. The sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender television show came out on Steelbook, and I am not impressed with the packaging. The discs are fine, like it looks fine on Blu-ray, but the actual packaging, like when you take a Steelbook out, the box falls apart, and so that's my issue. That was definitely a disappointment.
Damn. I guess the only thing I had to say is just the Halloweens, the way that they rolled out the Halloween 4Ks was horrible. The fact that everybody got them from Amazon and Best Buy, and people were finding them in stores when I pre-ordered it from Scream Factory months in advance, paid the full price, and I had to wait beyond everybody else to get mine in.
That sucks.
That was a bad couple of weeks.
The whole Scream thing too, when it came out, I was upset about that because I went when the store opened. When Best Buy opened, I was like, "Where's Scream?" They're like, We don't know.
We don't know. They never know anything.
No, Best Buy employees
Yeah.
are sorry if you're a Best Buy employee, but man, y'all
No, we're
struggle.
not sorry. You guys suck. No, I'm just joking.
Y'all struggle, man. Y'all really do.
I mean, there
And
were
I
some
hate.
steelbooks I missed out on that I wanted, but honestly, I wasn't really sweating those that much. Like, I would have wanted to get the Thing steelbook, and Unbreakable, I think, was a really nice one that I missed out on. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I forgot.
That's a sign of old age, AJ. You're getting
I know.
older.
I know.
Forget something.
I'm going on 30, man.
Damn.
I know.
I'm going on 40. I'm knocking on the
catching up
door.
with you.
Secular Monk says, who has a better filmography, Tarantino or Nolan? I mean, Tarantino will
Hands
be
down.
me, but if that's your
Hands
favorite
down.
director, you say Nolan. I don't see how you say Nolan over Tarantino. There's just so much energy to Tarantino, and like every time I think of Nolan, I just think of like
cinema. That's what you think of when you think of Nolan.
Unless it's like one of his Batman films, like I can't muster up excitement to watch a Christopher Nolan film, but I would always be down to watch anything Tarantino.
I feel like I have to be in the mood for Reservoir Dogs because that one is kind of dialogue heavy. Kill Bill Volume 2, I feel like I got to be in the mood for. Hateful Eight, I got to be in the mood for.
I love Hateful Eight. That's so good.
Hateful Eight is okay. When I first watched it,
that's Samuel Jackson's like best overall performance, I think, in a Tarantino movie is Hateful Eight.
Really? Not Pulp Fiction?
He has the best moments in Pulp Fiction, but he's not really in Pulp Fiction all that much because they're always going back and forth to different characters. But like he's in most of Hateful Eight, and I think I love him in that movie. He's so good. He's such a good villain.
I like his role more in Django.
I love him in Django too. He's great in Django. It's really tough, but I think he gets a better like showy performance in Hateful Eight. That whole monologue he gives about, I forget everything he says, but he says something about he chopped off somebody's balls or something like that. Isn't that what it was?
That sounds right.
But it's this big long monologue he gives, and it's incredible. He's so good. May is a film by Lucky McKee, who made The Woman. Oh, okay. Top 5 Van Damme movies. I can't answer that one. I haven't seen enough Van Damme. I would say Street Fighter, and then I would have to end. So
I don't think I've ever seen a Van Damme movie. Maybe Expendables. Was he in Expendables?
I think so. Now I could do Rob Van Dam matches from wrestling. Rob Van Dam versus Kurt Angle, the Rob Van Dam triple threat with him, Kurt Angle, and Steve Austin. Rob Van Dam versus Jeff Hardy ladder match. No, I'm just joking.
This man.
Those are great. That's another thing I need to do a month for. I would call it like Van Damme, Steven Seagal 80s action month or something, but like just focusing on those older like martial arts movies, I guess, with like Van Damme and Steven Seagal. Can't wait for Dune 2.
Me either, man. Me either.
All right. Do you think that they're actually just going to call it Dune 2?
Nah, they'll probably say part 2 or something like Dune second half. I don't know what they're going to call it, but
yeah, Hall & Oates knows what's up. Rob, Van Dam. What you know about that 5-star frog nerds, splash?
Y'all are nerds. I don't know nothing about that. The only wrestling thing I've seen was D-Generation X. I watched a D-Generation X special. And that's all.
I think Rob Van Dam fought Shawn Michaels at one point. Any classic TV shows would you like to reboot if you had the chance? Classic TV shows you'd like to reboot. I'm kind of over that whole phase. I just wanted to do original stuff.
Yes, me too, man. I'm so tired of remakes and reboots.
Like, what's up with that How I Met Your Father show on Hulu?
I watched the first 2 episodes. It's not horrible, but I'm just like, come up with your own, Well, people do come up with their own sitcoms and they do not last. So, I mean, I guess they know.
Yeah, I don't think I would take any. I don't know. Are you talking about like what they did with Roseanne, Fresh Prince? Did they do Fresh Prince?
No,
they did a reunion special, but they didn't do a reboot. What are they?
They did Roseanne.
I don't know, man. Bring Urkel back. Bring Family Matters. That's the only thing they got left. They did
Yeah,
Full House and all that stuff.
they did.
I want to see. What's his name? Julian White. I want to see Urkel come back. I want to see it. I
Jalil.
want to see what kind of science experiments he's got. Spielberg can't reach the caliber of Nolan. What? Oh, did you say that? Damn, man. Sean Connery and Robin Hood. Interstellar is my favorite Nolan film. Pan's Labyrinth,
Interstellar.
Devil's Backbone, Crimson Peak. Top 3 favorite Schwarzenegger films. Have you seen enough Schwarzenegger, AJ? I feel like you're not a big Schwarzenegger fan. That's breaking my heart right
It's
now.
not
Just
that
looking
I'm
at your
not a
face.
fan of them. It's just, I've never.
I mean, this is easy, and it's basic answers, but Terminator 2, Predator, and those are all his best movies.
Yep, I love all 3.
Kindergarten Cop is a very close fourth. What's your favorite 4K?
All the way.
Yeah, everybody loves that movie. It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody went nuts for them. Turbo Man. What's your favorite 4K upgrade you bought? It has to be Beetlejuice, right? It's up there. Jaws.
I'm happy with my Game of Thrones set.
Yeah. I bet you could see that battle in the freaking season 8 in the 4K, could you? Did you see it better than streaming?
I've only seen the season 1 in 4K, so I'm moving, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Django was a great 4K, Tony. I agree. RVD, Bloodsport, Cyborg, Hard Target, Time Cop, Street Fighter. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting Hard Target. It's supposed to come out again, I think, next month. Favorite Chuck Norris?
Never seen
I gotta
Chuck
say
Norris.
Sidekicks, man. Again, I haven't seen a lot of Chuck Norris, but I've seen Sidekicks with
Walker,
Jonathan Brandis. Universal Soldier. Let's see, for Van Damme, Time Cop, Hard Target, Kickboxer, No Retreat, No Surrender. I do have a movie called Silent Rage with Chuck Norris, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's like a slasher movie, they said. And I need to watch that. Now, if they were giving Lynch a Dune sequel, that would be different. You guys never seen Bloodsport or Cyborg? Wow, that's lame. I know, man. You're gonna have to leave. We're just too lame for you. I'll see him. I'll see him eventually, Nathan. I'm sorry. Kubrick set the standard in film.
Did he though? Okay.
Yeah, we've talked about Kubrick before.
We did.
He's got some good films, and he's got some okay films that are great.
Some overhyped
greatly
films.
made, but I don't know. Kubrick did The Shining's great. Full Metal Jacket's great.
Really
I love A Clockwork Orange, but
I'm happy for you that you love that.
I didn't like Lolita. I didn't like 2001. Wasn't that great to me? Eyes Wide Shut's never been one I've liked. The Killing's good. Past the Glory's good.
Past the Glory is good too. Yeah.
Spartacus
was good.
Oh, was pretty good.
It was a little long, but it was good.
Yeah. What new show would you use to create a gritty remake? New show? I don't know. Chucky? Ken, have you had the chance to see One-Eyed Jacks for Western? No, I haven't, man. I got my list finalized. I've only got maybe 3 more that I'm going to have time to watch before the end. So I'm going to watch the last train from Gun Hill. What else do I got on the agenda? I forget them all. They're all sitting out there, though. Enter the Dragon. Silent Rage is epic. Have you all seen Palmer or Blue Bayou, 2 great 2021 independent films? Is Palmer the one with JT?
Yes, that's the one with JT. I have not seen either one.
I liked Palmer. I haven't seen Blue Bayou, though.
I want to see both.
Yeah, it was good.
Thoughts on the Hunger Games? I was going to ask you about this, Ken. How do you feel about that set?
Well, it's we can bring it up for visual representation real quick.
I think Geek Gab News just posted a.
I don't know if he just posted it because everybody's posting this damn thing. So I think it's out there. It might be on Blu-ray.com at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not a big Hunger Games fan, but I said in this post that it makes me want to pick it up. It's a beautiful looking set. Lionsgate's killing it. So,
I like the box.
I mean, that's some beautiful artwork.
I'm not really a huge fan of any of them besides Catching Fire. The second one is my favorite one.
I'll be honest with you. I've only seen the first one. and I thought it was okay.
Catching Fire is the best film out of the franchise. Don't at me.
I've only seen the first one, and I remember thinking it was okay, but Battle Royale, which was a Japanese film that Hunger Games is basically just a remake of, was far superior.
Inspired by.
Yeah.
You should watch Catching Fire though. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a cool looking set. It's a beautiful looking set. Again, I'm not a big fan of the movie, so I don't know I don't know how much it is. It's going to come down to price. Do you know that they drop a price on it? I'm not sure.
They haven't yet that I've seen. I probably won't pick it up.
Yeah, but it's
if they release the Catching Fire steelbook by itself, I would probably buy that. But that's it.
Yeah, it looks like that Rambo set that they released a couple of years ago. Like it's in like the Big 10, and they went all out for that. Lionsgate killing it with them steel books. But with that, we're done, AJ. I don't want to keep you all night. We're already
Do you usually show off
2 hours.
Do you usually show off some physical media or no?
Do you want me to show off some physical media? I'll show off anything you want me to show off. What do you want me to show off?
Well,
not anything.
I know. I was like,
that came out wrong. That came out wrong. What do you want me to show off?
Just some things that you picked up recently. Things that got shipped to you recently.
I did remember. I showed off didn't I show these off? I showed these off. I got this Fangora magazine at Barnes and Noble yesterday, and it's got that Black Phone movie on it.
Nice.
Hold on, I'll go to the shelf real quick.
I'm gonna show off a few things that I picked up. Since he's got the anime background, I'm gonna show off some of my anime because I was excited. Demon Slayer season 1, part 1. Sorry for the glare. And then
now, are you grabbing more than one piece of physical media so far this year?
Yes.
Did you grab that Malignant Blu-ray?
I did pick up that Malignant Blu-ray.
It's good. I got this Hostel 1 and 2 Blu-ray at FYE yesterday for $7. So now I have both the Hostel films, even though I'm not a huge fan, but I'll own them. I got this Punisher Steelbook. Did you get this?
I didn't. I heard
this was literally the only thing that came out yesterday, and this is all I saw anybody post. Just the Punisher
Me
Steelbook.
Too. I heard the transfer is not great though.
Look at the back of that thing.
The Steelbook looks really good. The Steelbook, the actual packaging and the slipcover and everything looks great.
I heard it wasn't the cut that everybody wanted.
Oh.
But yeah, I bought T2. I don't really care about transfers.
But
I just want the damn
T2
steelbooks. They're awesome.
The T2 steelbook was fantastic as well.
Yeah, I bought it.
It's beautiful.
Got Dead Heat.
Nice.
That's a great release. I got this Expendables. Look at this Lionsgate steelbook right here.
Yeah, you found that at Walmart, right?
Yeah, I mean they're just packaging. It's the same shit they keep putting out, but different slipcovers. I wish they would do different movies. But I didn't own the Expendables, so I went and bought it. That's a cool slipcover. The Punisher steelbook. It was only $7.50, so I mean it's not expensive. So you go to your Walmart and see if you can find some. I think the DVDs are only like $3.74 or something. I got Titan.
Nice.
I got this movie called The Dry. It's a good one. I'm gonna do my entire January Blu-ray haul right here. Nice. I got Unforgiven on 4K. Nice. Need to watch this. Look at that face. Look at Clint's face right there. Look at that.
Mess somebody
up. Antlers. Halloween Kills. Evil Dies Tonight.
Evil Dies Tonight.
Who looks meaner? Which one looks meaner?
Oh, I gotta go with Michael.
Clint, I gotta go with Michael. I don't know, man. I think Clint ready to fuck Michael up.
I don't know, man.
And yeah, that's pretty much all I pulled off the shelf.
I guess I'll go ahead and do my my haul too. It's not that much actually. I showed these off the Dune.
See you later, Mika.
And then I picked up the Bourne set.
Ooh, I've been thinking about pulling the trigger on that, but I haven't done it.
I actually saw it was on sale on Amazon, and I saw that it was at Best Buy, so I just went to Best Buy and price matched.
Yeah.
And then this is Social Network. Picked that up. I didn't own it. Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
I got that damn Social Network, the same set at the freaking some kind of used store, and they put a sticker on it. When I peeled it off, it ripped off half the freaking cover.
It's the same. It's
And
kind of the same here. Like, I don't know if you can see
yeah,
it, but
that
the
cover is
sticker,
terrible for stickers because it ripped
it
off the
is.
black on it. And I think I showed it off in a battle, and they said that I lost the round just because I showed that off. I showed that ugly piece of physical media
That's
off, but
terrible.
I did lose.
They're
I'd already
savage
won the
over there.
match.
They are
Yeah, I
savage
already
over there.
won the match, but I lost that round because it was when I
That's
fought
too.
Brian Goes Blue.
That's horrible. And Malignant.
Yeah, I like that slip cover, but they should have done a 4K for that.
Agreed. 5 Feet Apart. It's a
That's a
decent
pretty
movie.
good movie.
Mm-hmm. Love, Simon.
Yeah, Love Simon was great. I like Love
Birds of
Simon.
Being a Wallflower.
That's a great movie too. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I
Mm-hmm.
like that. I like those
So,
coming of age movies.
those are my pickups. And I ordered something from Zavi, so I don't know if it's gonna come in before the end of the month, but if it
And you got
does,
that Lamb 4K. You need to do an unboxing, man.
I don't know
Do an
if
unboxing.
that's gonna be here before the end of the month, but I hope so.
Hopefully, if it's shipped already. I need to get on there after this and order that damn thing.
Yeah. 40
Looks
bucks.
awesome. Looks awesome. But yeah, we're at the end, man. I appreciate you being on again. Before we get out of here, I'm going to give you the chance to promote yourself and your channel and your Instagram and all the good stuff, and let the people know what you're all about over at Ajreacts 2. Floor is yours yet again.
Man, world's biggest collectors, number 32. It has been an honor. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone that stopped by and is commenting, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm AJ of AJ Reacts 2. Come and check out my YouTube channel. I talk movies, TV, video games, all kinds of stuff. And if you're into that kind of stuff, check me out. Got collection videos coming up soon.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it was great having you on, dude. Like I said, I feel like you were my first one I had on do a live stream on Instagram, one of the first I've had on YouTube. So we go back a long way, and it was awesome to have you back here tonight to talk movies and physical media and all that good stuff, and get to do that awesome anime background for the show tonight. And we got a lot of great questions tonight, great chat. So thank you for everybody being here tonight and supporting, and definitely hit that like button before y'all get out of here. If you watch on the replay, definitely, leave a comment or something down below of anything that we talked about here tonight. If you oppose any of the hot takes that was said here tonight, because there were quite a few, let us know in the comment section below. And subscribe to all AJ's links are down below. So subscribe, follow him, all that good stuff. But appreciate everybody being here, and we will see y'all later.